Hello, Grognards. It's Al here, and I have Matt, and we are ready to say goodbye to 2025 from a hobby perspective.
Hello and goodbye for 2025.
It's not been a bad year overall for like the old
Hello,
minis
No.
and stuff. I think it's
Al
Al
here.
here, and I have
Not
Matt.
at all.
Yeah, let us know. I can't believe we've actually got people here. I was like New Year's Eve because we're supposed to do it on Monday, and I was like
Yeah.
New Year's Eve. No one's going to be about New Year's Eve, but it appears there's some people who can't be asked to go out and spend loads of money and party and get broke on taxis on New Year's Eve as well. So hurrah, people! Thank you for attending.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's us. We've done all that shit.
Oh man, as soon as I hit 40, I was just like, no, I'm done. Probably before then, to be honest. Like, I could just stay in and have a few nice drinks and I don't know, watch something and or I could go out and just be around lots of people, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, no,
And,
doesn't sound appealing anymore.
Yeah. So so let us know if you can hear me and Matt. Okay, as far as I can see here, all the levels are good. But yeah, we're gonna have a look at the year in general. We're gonna pick our favourite models from the GW range, just because that's the biggest. But we're also gonna look at the other companies out there that do wonderful models as well. Because believe it or not, no matter what they would have you believe, GW are not the only player in town.
What?
I know.
Unblocked.
It's mental, isn't it? I can't be asked to go out, spend money on parties. Also, my body clock dictates I won't be up much longer. Have fun, chaps. Your levels are fine. Good.
Splendid.
Pleased. So yeah, I mean, from your perspective, how's your hobby 2025 been?
It's been all right.
Yeah, get some games in and stuff.
Yeah. It's I've literally got piles of stuff like around my desk where I've just been slacking. I'm like, I've got a whole bunch of like Necromunda and Heresy and Legions Imperialis books down by my feet. There's a bunch of boxes here that are kind of like left over from my birthday in November and then Christmas, and then me just helping myself to stuff when I was in the Basildon at the weekend because we parked right next to the Games Workshop, and I was like, ooh, I should probably correct myself. I bought them.
I was going to say,
didn't
help yourself. I
off
was
the
like,
shelf.
I can supply his picture. GW
Yeah,
manager.
I took it upon myself to purchase items, which was like the two limited figures. So it's like the Rook and the Crew.
I love that Rook model. It's really nice.
Because they both looked awesome, and I was like, yes, have some. I think I will.
What was the other one?
Crew.
Oh yeah. The it's not a shaper, is it? It's like a attack battle dude.
Yeah. It's where is it? Let's have a look. The Hunter Strikes. Yeah, it's just a dude.
Carl's asking about Trench Crusade. I have my shipping notification. It is due on the 7th, and when that comes in, and I've had a quick look through it just to sort of get an idea of what's going on with it all, I will be doing a video on Trench Crusade because in my mind they've done some stuff that I don't think is cool, and then they've done some stuff that I think is cool. So we're going to cover all of it. I'm going to do a big Trench Crusade video because I'm no hater, but at the same time I think they've made a couple of dick moves. So we're going to.
I think it's natural for a company that's that kind of young and yet has that much attention on it to misstep.
Yeah. I'm not saying that there's necessarily malice on it, but there's definitely things that they could have done better. So we're going to cover that. My hobby to 2025 has been interesting. I haven't got as much painting done as I wanted. I did do a massive Blood Bowl phase, as it were. I got like 4 Blood Bowl teams painted like from scratch. I was like, yes, nice. And then I kind of went off the hobby boil a little bit, but I got a fleet from Drop Fleet Commander nearly finished. I've got a load of Battlefleet Gothic ships painted and finished. An amount of Cobras that will bring anybody out in a cold sweat. How many torpedoes? Order torpedoes. Kevin, thanks for joining, mate. Yeah, have a good one, dude. Drinking and listening to metal is definitely the way to go. And catch us up later, man. We're not going anywhere. We figured might as well just do it tonight, get it out of the way. So that's all good. But I did build a lot of Gundam, Matt. I built a lot of Gundam. I sort of that was my thing this year because it's just easier for me. Like I can't paint really while I like watch TV with the missus. It's not really a
Yeah, no, you can't really split your eyeballs. So you've got one on your
exactly.
painting and one on the TV.
But what I can do is I can build a Gundam while I watch TV with the missus. That's something I can do. I can play my Switch or I can build a Gundam. I can't paint. Not really. I could probably assemble, but even then, I don't think I would want to because you've got that mess about glue and everything. Whereas Gundams are just like click, 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 put it all together. A bit of sanding. There's nothing more than that. So yeah, I built like 80 Gundams this year.
80.
80. About 80.
Where'd you fucking put them all?
I've got like a whole bookcase. I had a bookcase downstairs, and that got filled really quickly. And my poor, ever-suffering wife was like clearing shelves, and it's like, "There's another shelf for some more Gundam." And I was like, "Yeah, it's full." I've already filled it. And she's like, "Right, okay, I'm going to buy a whole bookcase for your Gundam." I was like, "Yeah, it's full." So it's like, "Oh, okay, fair enough." So yeah, I've obviously got a big
sensible bookcases.
In it, yeah, some more big cases. So I've got a big backlog that I'm gonna get through. So I'm trying not to buy too many more Gundams at the moment because I'm like, I think there's limits.
Well, I must say, going to the Gundam store in Camden and getting nothing probably helped.
Yeah, so that's their fault for not having any of the exclusives. But
Innit?
yeah, I mean, I got some. I've been working on the Trench Crusade stuff. I've 3D printed some stuff. It's been all right. You know, getting Grumpy Grognard Gaming to 1,000 subs was nice.
Yeah.
That's
thanks,
really
chaps.
nice. And we're going to do a nice little merch drop for that you and me will get sorted out between us at some point, honest. And yeah, just onwards for 2026. There'll always be hobby stuff to cover, be it GW or be it, you know, other stuff. So, yeah, we're not going anywhere. There'll be loads of stuff. We've got 11th incoming. We know that Robin Cruddas isn't working on it because he's now working with War Cradle. So,
yes,
all bets are off, I suppose. I'm not expecting
not
much,
a fan of his work.
Yep. I don't think they're going to change too much from 10th, but we'll have to
Unfortunately,
wait and
not, no. But I live in a realm of tiny hopes, and I'm kind of like, please just change it. Don't let 10th be like an IKEA instruction book.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a couple of small wins. We'll have to wait.
11th,
yeah, with 11th, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, I've got that. Space Sulk Part 3 is also coming. So I'll be working on that. But I just thought it'd be nice to see out the year by just basically, you know, looking at what was released and picking out our favourite bits and pieces. And yeah, we'll have a look at what the other companies have offered as well. Because there's been a lot of new releases and new editions of games come out this year. Like Mantic did a newer version of Kingdoms of War, Bolt Action, and Conflict 47 from Warlord. So they've had a big year. New edition of Carnival from Titty Combat. Good old Titty Combat. Can't have a C.H.E.B.S without talking about Titty Combat.
Nope.
And also, I think, no, Drop Fleet, I think was last year. But they've had some new nice Drop Fleet models. And Malifaux got a new edition this year. So there's plenty to sort of look in on. So we'll do that. But, yeah, with no sort of further ado, we're going to have a quick look at some of our favourite GW models of the year, which unfortunately means I've got to use this bloody website. Much woe. Never mind. Right, let's just shrink our faces down a little bit because I want to get rid of them. Because the thing is, we're not on camera, Matt. So people, I genuinely believe that because we're not on camera, like people like looking and just, oh, it's just a slideshow. I don't want to watch this. But you know, we can be entertaining sometimes. And I was on Facebook earlier, and there was some wench. I don't know her name, but have you ever heard of the channel or the Facebook page Hobby Night?
Nope.
So
no, wait, no. I think I have. I think it was mentioned on Peachy and Suggs's.
Oh, really?
Stream
on Jugs? On Jugs?
Yeah, I think so.
Because she does like hobby content, but she does hobby content not wearing many clothes.
What I heard, do you have a link for this?
Well, you can find her on Facebook. Yeah, she's generally just puts videos up of her in lingerie or less, like, you know,
I see.
proper BDSM stuff, and it's like, I appreciate what you're doing. You're not really giving like the hobby side of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is entirely in the spirit of the hobby.
She's got an OnlyFans apparently, but I'm like, this is more hobby night, not hobby night. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
thoughty night. I wish to revise my statement. I'm probably thinking of something else that they
I imagine
mentioned.
you are
Not
thinking of
so much
something
that.
else. You are maybe thinking of something else. Let's get not get a list of the OnlyFans subscribers and then find out Matt's on there. Like, but no, it just came up randomly on my Facebook feed, and I was just like, love, put some. You don't really need to be parading around in like pretty much BDSM gear and like trying to get clicks for your hobby content. Just,
I mean, it helps, but again, not really.
Unfortunately, well, you got the usual simps in the chat like, oh, beautiful woman, blah 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 blah. I'm just like, like
the poor men with no filter.
Yeah, it's just no. It's kind of like if you're a woman and you want to be in the hobby, then I'm all for it. But do it under your own talents and personality and all that. Not, you know, it's like when I see these gamers, you know, Fox streamers and stuff playing video games. It's like, I've got my tits out, otherwise nobody would be looking at me. And it's 85% her and 15% of the actual video game they're playing up in the corner.
Yeah,
I'm suspecting that they're not here for the video game footage.
I only subscribe to those channels for the cat's ear headphones.
Of course, as you would expect. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna have a look, and we'll just see where we go from here. We'll do a few, then we'll go and jump into one of the companies and have a quick look and see what's going on, and we'll just go back and forth on that. Guys in the chat, if you've got any you know, models or models of the year or anything like that you're sort of like you know, want to highlight, or any New Year's resolutions or anything like that, you want to put in the chat, feel free. We'll read those out. As I say, we're going to be here for a good while. Up to the start of the new year. I don't know, maybe. See how we go. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with let's start off with 40k. Yep.
Nope.
So obviously it's probably the biggest of the ranges by far. We split up. Basically what we did was we did 40k and 30k separately. Matt completely ignored that Age of Sigmar and the old world existed, whereas I did some. But in 40k we've also included Necromunda and Kill Team, because otherwise it just gets a bit silly. So yeah, okay, cool. Well, we're going to go through the lists. I've got to say, there's more worsts for 40k than goods, but you know, I'm a bit more picky, I suppose. So we'll start off with your list first of all, dude, and your best 40k list. The first thing you picked, and I presume these aren't in any particular. Mine aren't in any particular order. Mine are just models I liked. So yours in any particular order, or?
They're in sort of like a rough order. My 30k list is in more of an order.
Okay.
But my 40k one was just kind of like, these are good.
I've got to be honest, I just went through all of the Sunday previews and went, oh, that's what they've released this year. Because I can't remember. They released so much shit, man. I can't remember. Well,
the good thing is, one tiny piece of credit I will give to this piece of shit website that they have is that if you click on a game and then go to all things and then filter it, there is a filter for released in 2025.
Oh, wow. So they've got a filter for that, but not for all the other things that they should have filters for.
There's no comment.
Cool. Okay, well, let's have a look. So your first choice was,
which surprised me,
these guys.
Yeah, they're fucking awesome.
Yeah, I can't disagree. They didn't make my list, but they are very good. They're very characterful, and they remind me. I mean, even though they're not, they remind me of a like a second edition type model with the characterfulness and this sort of irreverence.
Yeah,
that's a good word. Irreverence that these models have about them.
We've got a little combat pug and like the mug of tea.
Yeah, I mean, there's something awfully sort of British and
Very, yeah,
kind of, they got their berets and there's just all these really cool little bits of characterfulness that I think really is something that's been missing from a lot of 40k releases. So
yeah.
I had a suspicion that you would choose these guys, and I'm all for it, dude. I think these are really nice. They didn't make my list, but
I don't even like Imperial Guard stuff. That's baffling. I'm just like, meh. But then they did these.
I mean, they're great. Look, this guy's got a cup of tea and his medals.
And I was like, yes,
Brilliant.
yeah.
You got this guy with like the what's it, boonie hat? Is it? And it's like a boonie hat. Something.
That's it. Yeah, yeah.
It's great. Yeah.
The sniper guy with the rifle bigger than he is.
Well, I mean, they are just rattlings, so
You've got to rest that bastard on something when you fire it.
and it's a little bit cheeky because they're like tiny, diminutive little dudes, and they're still £42.50 for what, 10 of them? But they are probably very nice models.
There's 11.
Are we including the dog?
Probably. It says 11 on the website, and you get a sheet of tokens with it.
We're including the dog in there. I mean, to be fair, at least they didn't try and include these stupid little token things. But no, these were really nice models. It's a shame they haven't got pictures of more of them, actually, unfortunately.
More pictures, yeah.
Because they used to, like back in the day, you'd get like and all right, with some of them, like with Acadian shock troops, for example, it's like, yes, this Cadian looks very much like this Cadian, this Cadian looks very much like this Cadian. But like these are all pretty individualistic models. So I do feel like they all got deserve their chance in the sun. So I dare say you bought these guys then, did you?
Oh yeah. I think I actually got the big box of these in the Orcs. Not that I really like Orcs at all, but these guys were cool and the terrain looked great. So I was kind of like, meh.
Well, actually, you could probably move on the Orcs if you want to. So yeah, I remember the terrain being kind of cool. It's like a sort of a buttress gate type thing, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah. It's quite unique terrain. So I thought, I'm not really going to pass up.
Okay. So are they assembled?
I think so.
In that case, I would take it to believe that they are not painted. No.
No, not painted. But I'm sure they're assembled.
We're not shaming anybody here, dude. It's all fine. I've painted
somewhere.
But cool. Yeah, no, nice, man. It's a good choice. I think they're really nice models. I didn't pick them, but I could have. I could have picked them quite easily.
I mean, as a side note, not that it's in this box, but the Rattling Kill team actually has a choice to bring Ogrins along as well to balance them out, which I thought was quite an interesting one.
Yes, it's pretty fun.
I like that. They might as well have just called it Kill Team Abhumans.
Yeah.
Maybe put in a Beastman.
Oh, bloody typical.
What have you done?
Typical. Oh, well, the one I've chosen was a limited edition and is therefore not here. So I'll go find him. It's more one way to skin a cat. My first choice for Warhammer Best was Captain Centos. I thought this was a really nice. We'll ignore the face. GW don't do good faces.
That's an update.
We'll ignore that. It's a lovely update of an old model.
And
he's got a Mark 7 Aquila helmet, Matt. He's got a Mark 7 Aquila helmet. That's what matters.
It does.
Yeah, I thought this was really nice. And there's the original you can see there. I've got that one.
I think I have as well, actually. I think most of us have that one.
Yeah. So I've got the original guy without this guy here. But he has got his very triangular cape. And then I've got this 2016 one as well. And then we've got this nice new one. And even though it is Primaris and he's got a bloody tactical rock, because of course he has, I did think it was a very nice Primaris model.
It's good.
So yeah, that was my first pick. Shame you can't buy it anymore, but I suppose it makes sense being a anniversary model. But it came out this year, and therefore it is eligible to be picked. So your next one, let's just switch over here again. I did think about, but I wasn't near. Oh God, the spelling of these things. There it is.
I know.
Lycus. Yes.
Nick this.
It's I wasn't too sure. I mean, it's another nice Phoenix Lord, and I do like it, but it's that energy web at her feet. I'm just like, not a fan of these energy effects, but it was nice. I mean, I thought that the Eldar they released this year were pretty much all on point. I didn't
Yes.
really have any problems with any of the Eldar they released.
Nope. They were all good.
Yeah.
But it's 2025 GW. They're not going to release something focused on a boss spider and not pass up the opportunity with their fancy new tech to put some sort of web nonsense in
Oh
there.
yeah, I know. And I saw somebody actually. It's strange you put this on there because I saw something on Facebook earlier where somebody had actually left the web off and had her jumping off like a little bit of rock.
Okay.
And it did look pretty good. But obviously we're just going with models as released, and I just felt it was
Yeah.
a little bit over
Less
the top.
busy. But
Yeah.
I mean, this one for me was a combination of fucking finally and oh, that's actually good for a brand new model.
30 quid though. Jesus Christ. That's
Yeah. Well, you're only going to
mental.
buy one. When it's only a oneer, you know, the people are going to buy one of these. We need to put the price up.
Yeah, I suppose. Still not impressed. Right, so my next one was actually, it's a dwarf. It is a dwarf, and it is the man. Here he is. This guy. Half the size, 5/6 of the price. The Menmir Strategist. I thought he was a really cool little model. I'm not big on a lot of the Votan stuff, but this guy with his numerous dildos, I thought was pretty amazing.
Oh no! Where's this guy? Someone shut him in with the Iron Kid again.
Exactly.
It all seems to work a lot better afterwards.
Yeah.
Funnily,
So I really like this one actually, dude. I really did. I thought this was just.
funnily enough, I am well the opposite, and he almost made my worst list.
Oh really? How come?
Yeah.
You've got something against models that have got their hands together like this because you don't like the tech priests that's doing the same thing.
Oh, the Manipulus.
The Manipulus, yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like that model overall. I was just like, oh no.
I love that model. That little fat bastard. I love him. I need to get one at some point. I haven't got one.
I think this guy would look a lot better if he didn't have a whole bunch of vertical things sticking up off him. Like if they were gone, it'd look great. If they were maybe a little bit more dynamic looking, like out to the side or something, I mean, everyone would hate it because you can't transport the bastard without snapping him off.
But then, like, how would you know that he's there to pleasure you? It's like, look, prepare all of your orifices. Is that not what?
Well, he's not because he ain't coming in my house. I don't have one. I mean, I've got a house. I don't have this model.
No, I mean, I don't like a lot of Votan models, but I really like this one. I thought this
I
was
actually
really
quite like a lot of them. Done an okay job.
I could quite happily take those Mechenda ends off, and I just think it's a really nice little model. I think the amount of dwarf room work on it is just right. I'd almost prefer to see them all with this kind of silhouette rather than the kind of StarCrafty stuff that we got.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. Like, it's highly detailed, but it's just the right side of being too busy.
Yeah. As I say, you could probably do without these little. I mean, you could just take them off, but they do. It's like Crichton's groinal attachments from Red Dwarf. You know?
That's what it is.
But yeah, I thought this was good. We're going to get through more quickly, so we're not gonna linger. But I did like this one. So next on your list of awesome models is another Phoenix Lord and another fair choice. I think, as I said, I didn't have a problem with any of the Eldar. I could have put the Eldar release as a whole as like best models of the year as an entry in the top 10. But I'm trying not to do that, especially where we've got this many to get through. But Fugan, another great model. This is what pissed me off with Huron, I think. It's just I saw what a great job they did with these Phoenix Lords. And I was just like, yes, that is just like such an awesome update compared to the old model that we had.
And then we've got a creature coming to
30 fucking quid again. But and then I was like, Huron, it's like, oh, it's just another Chaos Lord. But he's got like slightly broken armor and a funky claw. And Gromit's face.
Creature Comfort's face.
Yeah. No, Fugan, good choice, man. Good choice. I mean, he was in this year's Golden Demon, so it's obvious that it's something that's appealed to a lot of people this year. And I think he's a painter's model, and Yeah, really, really good call there. Okay, so another one from my top of 40k list was. Da, 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 da. I actually put these two together. Oh, they're here together on the list as well. The Wolf
Are
Priest
they in?
and
Okay,
the Wolfguard Battle Leader.
nice.
I thought these were both just great models. Just kind of understated, not overly stupidly busy and blingy, and with banners everywhere. I'm looking at UFL Sean.
You know what? I would have chosen that guy, but whenever I look at him, I cannot shake the fact that he looks like Death from Puss in Boots: The Last Life.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that's such a great film as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, the alternate head is boss. It's solid. Yeah, a good model, really good model here. I
good choice,
thought,
man.
and 26 quid as well. And I thought that the Space Wolves overall
Oh, it
got
was a great release.
like a really solid,
Yep.
a really solid pat on the head from GW
Yeah.
this year. I thought they didn't really put a foot wrong, and as I've got them both here together, because again I could have put all the Space Wolves on, but I just didn't want to. We'll have a quick look at this Wolfguard Battle Leader, because again this guy's just awesome. Look at that, yeah, real nice. Just simple, dude. Simple pose, cloak, furs, because Space Wolf got to have their furs, sword and shield, L'Oreal advert. Even his little sort of iron halo type thing isn't stupid and over the top.
No, it looks very cool.
Sometimes less is more.
Very late age Christian Viking-y.
Yeah, really nice. Whole
very Norman, should I say?
That shild's quite large, so we'll let him off. So yeah, another great model there. I mean, people say all the time that. Oh, let me bump it up a tiny bit on my end then. Volume. Let's try that. Okay, cool. People say that, oh, you guys just complain, you don't like anything. It's not true. GW make a lot of models that we really like. We really like. It's just a case of, they also do a lot of stuff that's fucking stupid, and we call them out on it. It's as simple as that. So your next one is not the Wolfguard Battle Leader, but the actual Wolfguard map.
The Terminators.
Yeah. Which I think is fair enough. I think they were lovely models. There we go. Got a couple separately. Got this kind of Inuit-looking dude, which I presume is what they were going for.
Aye.
People are like, there's no Asians on Fenris. It's like, yeah, but like Eskimos and Inuits and all that kind of stuff, dude. It's going to be a kind of a tie-in. I get it. Yeah, I thought the Wolfguard were great. Just took the Indomitus armor, covered with a fur, gave him funky weapons. What's not to like? This guy, I'm 90% sure, is Tycho from Play on Tabletop. I'm pretty sure that's a direct homage. And just really nice. Yeah, cracking models. As I say, I don't think you can go too far wrong with the Space Wolf release. It was, I'm not one of those people that would ever collect Space Wolves, I don't think. But
there's something I should. Like, I love Viking stuff, and I love Marines and Terminators, but Space Wolves just never quite clicked. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think for me it was all ruined when we got to that wolf stage, if that makes sense. Like where everything was on wolves, and I was just like, it's got a bit silly now. I don't like it anymore.
The mid-noughties emphasise everything.
Exactly, let's not go to Fenris. It's a silly place.
It's a silly place. It's only a model.
Exactly, exactly.
It's extremely appropriate. I think the only criticism that I would level at this Terminator kit, and it's purely personal from someone who's a long-term Dark Angels player and who loves their Deathwing Terminators, is that their assault cannon has lost the ammo feed to the ammo pack that used to go on the back of the Terminator's belt.
Oh, right.
Because as fuck me was I envious of that bastard
Yeah.
when I got my then new like Deathwing Terminators, and it was just like, have an ammo box on your old school
Yeah.
assault cannon, and I was like, you bastards! I want a cool looking ammo feed as well.
Yeah, should have an
I
ammo
never got
feed.
that,
Yeah.
which is a shame, but
Yeah. That's fair
overall,
enough.
still looks very cool.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of almost ties into the night pattern one now, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You know, it's kind of like a shrunk down version of that, which from a design language I kind of get. But yeah, no, I see what you're saying. My next one will probably be no one's surprise. I still think it's inferior to the original. Well, not the original, but the Forge World one they released. But I thought Fulgrim was pretty damn nice. There he is. Yeah, lovely model. Lovely model. Just not a lot not to like about it. Just not quite as nice as the resin one. And some of those faces were a little bit... Yeah.
not so great.
Yeah.
But overall, that model is awesome, and
Mm.
as you will see in a bit, it's number 9 on my own list.
Yes, it's a lovely kit. I mean, the fact they got it all down to 2 large sprues is pretty damn impressive, to be honest.
Yeah. Speaking of sprues, there's a very quick bit of conjecture. I was putting together my brand spanky new plastic like Necromunda like hangers on, like the new box that they released.
Oh shit! I didn't know that was out, dude.
It's one fucking sprue.
Oh, nice. Well, kind of nice because it's 30 odd quid, but yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
I was like, hold on a minute.
I mean,
But the models
what
are
I would say around that though is like, if those were released as individual characters on their own little sprues,
yeah,
they would. I can't believe I'm defending GW here, but they would be 20 quid each. You know, is it 5 for 30 quid? I presume it's about 30 quid. Seems
I think it's 6.
not great, but I mean they are nice models. Strangely enough, they have actually made my list. So
It is. Yeah, it's 6 if you include the little Medi skull.
oh right, well, yeah, I'm not really, but
It's a 2-piece thing.
yeah,
So it kind of counts.
yeah, but I mean they were really nice models, and also the only way to get them at the moment was resin, and they'd be way more expensive that way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you know, I do kind of get it, but yeah, I think it's a shame, isn't it? Really, because like the resin stuff's so good, but it's going to be like bloody expensive. I mean, you've basically got one of those resin models is pretty much the price of the entire sprue that you got.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, I'm mixed between it, but I get it. It's their fan base that makes them unbearable, like orc players who like to shout while playing.
I think he's talking about Space Wolves.
I think he is talking about Space Wolves. I think it's the impression they're all furries or something. That's just crazy.
I don't know. We'll ask Mike and Gribbs when we see him next.
Yes. Indeed. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. No, so yeah, Fulgrim was my next one. Your next one going up the list was this almost made my worst. This is where I completely lose it with fucking Votan. I can't stand their vehicles. And you, for some reason, picked the Capricus.
You've scooted down my list somehow.
Oh yeah. We'll go back and pick them up. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We'll go back and pick them up. Not a problem. But you're right. It's because I'm working from mine bottom up and yours top down. And I've got confused halfway through. It's cool. We will go back and do your number 5, 6, and 7. Not a problem. Because we've done your 9 because it's Fulgrim, so that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, so what do you like about this? Because I hate this model.
I just really like it. I think it looks fairly robust and utilitarian while still looking vaguely poncy and anti-grav.
Don't want to do any 360 on this one?
Yeah, they did.
There we go. Yeah, no, this is everything I don't like about the Votan. I don't.
See, this is why I collect some of them and you do not.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, the design language on this one for me is just so confusing. I mean, each their own. It's, you know, it's yeah. I didn't quite get this one. This one just reminded me too much of like a toy or something.
Still
But
looks
again,
better than
one screw.
the Primaris Rhino equivalent.
Oh yeah, I mean everything looks better than the bloody Impulsor and the
That's it.
ATV and all that bollocks. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, this I didn't feel right putting it in my worst, but it's not because I don't think it's actively bad, but it's not certainly not for my tastes. Put it that way, but that's cool. You know, as I say, it's our own individual lists. Anybody's listening, chuck yours in as well. In this kind of thing, I don't think there's any sort of definitively wrong opinion because it's aesthetic taste. You know, it's whatever's, you know, floats your boat, as it were. Right. So what's my next one going up? Oddly enough, it is. These guys. Oh, 27 quid. That's not so bad. I thought they'd be the other side of 30. Okay. So, I mean, you get those from a discounter. You're getting that down to like 23, 24?
Yeah, I think they're about 20,
I
25
think that's I think that's very reasonable, to be honest. Because I thought these were all really nice models. I don't know why they have to make these 360s so small.
It's annoying, isn't it? I think the only one of these I don't like is the Slopper, but that's just the model, I guess.
This guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think.
But it's very Necromunda. But I think that's a little bit more medieval than it needed to be.
Yeah, maybe. I think he's got bags of character, mate. I like him.
Yeah,
He's not quite as nice as the resin one, but you know, I mean, these aren't.
And that ladle that he's got is a pain in the ass. You have to fucking glue that little scoopy end on.
Oh, really? Shit, dude.
Yeah.
I like this guy, man. I mean, like, if you was doing Genes to the Cults and you didn't want to spend 30 quid on a Sanctus model on its own, or well, 23 quid or 24 quid, whatever the hell it is, you could easily buy these and convert that guy into a Sanctus.
Yeah, that guy is a dome runner.
You know. This was the only one I didn't like out of the set.
I actually quite like that chap.
Just wasn't.
He's the rogue doc.
It did. It did just look like they just taken him and just chopped his legs off and forgot to put anything that suggested that the Mechanites could do anything.
Oh. Yeah, he's the Hive Watcher, so he kind of just lurks somewhere.
Yeah.
And observes and records signals and things like that.
But I think that's the only one that didn't really do anything for me. I'm not going to count the Servo Skull. This one was nice.
Bit too much ammo on the ammo jack, though, I think.
None of them were as nice as the Forge World versions, but the Forge World versions are 30 quid each. So you know, these are 5 for 27. So you know, I'm not gonna bitch too much. Yeah, I think I picked these up actually at £27. I didn't realise they were that cheap. Oh, it's 2 different heads for the doc dude.
Yeah. I went with the longer sort of plague masky one. Plague masky death gas mask sort of thing.
Unfortunately, that just reminds me of the bloody Predator mask from Badlands now. Stupid.
I am blissfully Badlands free.
Yeah, you lucky bastard.
The sacrifices you make.
You don't have a film and entertainment review channel.
No.
But hey, I got to stream The Critical Drinker last night. YouTube achievement unlocked.
Nice work.
Yeah. I mean, that's a nice box. Yeah. I didn't realise it was out, actually, to be honest. Because I saw it on the preview and I was like, yes, that's got to go on the list.
Yeah, I think it was about a month ago it got pre-ordered.
I need to go into Nottingham on City Centre on Friday. I think I might dive into Element and see if they have them. Nice one. Right. So your next choice, we'll do one we missed. This was never going to make my list. Even though this won on the 40k list. Oh dear. It's still gone tits up.
Uh-oh. They've been listening and cut us off.
Something's... What do you mean something went wrong?
Yeah, the top black bit is missing. Hit refresh, see what happens.
Oh, he's down here. Here we go. Oh, that's actually better in some ways.
It's a much bigger picture.
Yeah. I didn't think the Wolves were great. I mean,
Yeah,
don't get
not
me
so
wrong.
much.
This is a step up from Santa Logan. There's no two ways about that.
Logan Claus.
Yeah,
Yes.
Logan Claus. But yeah, it didn't. He just seems really sort of awkward and clunky to me, I guess.
Terminator. That's what I'll say. I was just, yeah, like when I look at it, my gaze is immediately drawn to just like, it's a fairly majestic model. I'm like, that dude in the middle looks like he fucking should. Someone did a bang up job there. And the wolves are kind of filtered out by my brain.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think you could like leave the wolves off, and it wouldn't be too much of a problem. We've got 360. Here we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't know. This is one of those ones where I'm fully prepared to admit that I might be in the wrong. But yeah, Logan Grognard just didn't quite work for me for some reason, and I'm not entirely sure. It was something about this whole weird pose that just my autistic brain just goes, "Yeah, it does not like," and that was it really. But yeah, no, it's a fine model. He wants to be for however much they're selling him for. I can't actually see it here, but
£44.50.
oh Jesus Christ! Did you just
It does
say
look fairly
£44.50?
I did. He does look quite chunky for
Yeah,
a single
but
character.
you can get a full Terminator Wolfguard squad for 42 quid.
Yeah, I know.
That's
what are you gonna do?
mental. That's like nearly the price of a dreadnought. I mean, it's all right, but yeah, we're going to make my top list. That's cool. Yeah, that's nice. Right, next one for me. This is another thing that I actually bought this year, and I love seeing the not Space Marine stuff, if that makes sense. You know. Oh, we should have just been scrolling down this whole time. Look at that. I love seeing these sort of like behind the scenes type dudes, and that's what we've got the Sanctifiers, and I thought these were great. First of all, we've got the Bishop, baby eating
Bishop of Barton
Wells.
Wells. Yeah.
I'm a colossal pervert.
Yeah. Bend over, Blackadder. It's poker time.
Yeah, that's great.
Was it the baby eating Bishop of Bath and Wells who he says he drowns babies at the christening and then eats them in the vestry afterwards?
Yeah, love that. I've got all the time in the world for that. I think that is just so characterful, so 40k. This one was a little bit of a throwaway character, but the heavy metal painting style hasn't helped on the face there. But yeah, it's a little bit flat. But again, this guy, and these have all got like alternate builds from what I remember. I can't be for sure.
Are they a kill team?
They're a kill team, yeah. So I
think they might have been
like alternate builds, and I picked these up. I thought these were great. Just so many little bits, and even the bits that I don't end up using will be good conversion fodder.
They look like they would fit right in a Sororitas army.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've got one of those, so that's fine. But I've also got like almost an Imperial Agents army. I've got loads of like Scions and painted up as like Inquisitor Stormtroopers or something like that, and I've got the Inquisitor Henchman box that was all painted up as well. So,
Carl, I agree. Yeah, Logan would have looked better if he was gesturing with the axe.
Yeah, I think that would have helped. Yeah, I think that definitely would have helped.
Hold on. Scroll back up. You've got a little Wayne Static cherub there.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's Mike. I'm sorry. It's our friend Mike. Immortalised forever.
Well, yeah, I wish at the moment, Mike, they did have a bionic eye. His right eye, left eye, whichever eye is still not back to normal after we had it plucked out.
Oh, no, you're kidding. It's not sorted yet.
No, not yet. It's not much change.
Hopefully,
but no,
he painted a mighty fine Gimli, considering he's only got one eye, so that's pretty damn good.
He did. Yeah, that was it was most impressive. But yeah, like we visited our mate Jamie today, and I took him with because he hadn't seen him for ages. Jamie was like, "What happened to your eye?" And he was like, "Oh, my retina was detaching, so they had to pluck out my eyeball, deflate it." And I was like, "What?" And he went, "They had to fix it and then put it back in and reinflate my eyeball again." And I was just like,
No, none of that, thank you. I nearly detached my retinas, and I just stopped headbanging so hard because
Yeah.
the eye doctor basically determined that's what the problem was.
Just too metal.
Too metal, too damn fucking metal.
Could have
I
just
thought
closed your eyes.
these were great. I've got a load of tokens that I'll never use, but I love these as models. Again, probably the assassin. It's like, this is a Death Cult assassin. I'm like, no, it fucking isn't. It's got far too many clothes on. It's supposed to look much more like Horby Knight. What are you talking about? But yeah, beautiful box. Bought this. Looking forward to getting around to doing stuff with it, and might even get to play Kill Team with it sometime. I think it's this guy here. You see this guy in the middle row? He's like in the middle row on his own. That guy, I think, is based on Joseph from the. Do you remember the Inquisitor game that came out? At like 52 million models.
I thought you was going to say Technicolor Dreamcoat. I was like, I don't know what play you've been watching.
Not that one.
I am passingly familiar with it, not as familiar as Carl is.
And then this guy down here, just quickly have to say, I'm going to get in trouble for this. Where is he? Oh, where is he? I've got his face. Oh, they've done a swap, that's why. It's that one, but it's got... Okay, yeah, fair enough. We'll leave it. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. No problems here at all. Right, your next one, dude, that we missed was... Interesting. Okay, yeah. Boom. Tormentors. Now I realise all the big pictures are down below. We're just going to scroll down there. Nice! Yeah, that is nice, man.
Yeah, on the whole, like Preparation H. I know I can't say what I was going to say now, because if I say like Preparation H, I really enjoy Preparation H. I really appreciate it. I'm like, it doesn't paint me in a very good light at all. But no, I was going to say, on the whole, lol, these guys actually turned out really fucking well, really well. And I like the paint as well.
I do have an Emperor's Children pick, apart from Fulgrim, in my top 10. It's not these, but no, I did think these were quite good, actually. I like this guy. I like the stretched skin. I think this works really well, because there are actually, there's an Emperor's Children choice in my worst of the year as well. Spoilers. But yeah, pretty good. These all look fine. Yeah, I mean, this is all so far so retro, kind of, works.
Yeah, I think when it comes to Slaanesh and Khorne especially, you have to walk a really fine line between making things look just so and rather good, and then making them look cartoonish and shit. And Khorne fall foul of that.
Oh yes,
quite frequently. But these guys, I think they balance it just
right. I think you're right. I really do. Yeah, no, these are nice. I did look at Emperor's Children. I was like, yes, not for me, but mighty fine work. But not one of those where I could say every single model that got released was amazing. Because as I say, there's one that's in my worst of. I mean, just look at that Gimp mask there. It's awesome. What's the next without a Gimp mask?
Wasn't there a stretched face guy in one of the Star Trek films? I can't remember which one it was. It wasn't Nemesis, was it?
No, it was Insurrection. It was the sonar, and they were like getting basically like major facelifts and shit.
No. Did they find stuff underwater really well?
No. Considering there was a hidden Federation holo ship under the water. No, they don't.
Oh. And they were called Sonar. Who wrote that?
I'm pretty sure they were called Sonar. If Carl's still there, he'll know. Pretty sure
he's probably asleep by now. It's gone past 10 o'clock. He'll have to be asleep.
No, he's probably gone.
Or he turns into a pumpkin.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, he actually starts getting nice after a while if he doesn't get enough sleep. Nobody wants that.
No.
Yeah, Tormentors are a good choice, man. Yeah, I think these were good. I think these were really nice. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. Right. Next up for me was... Aha! It is actually, strangely enough, the Emperor's Children model that I chose. And it is this guy, who I think is absolutely fantastic. I love this model. I think this is just chef's kiss, this. I really do. It's got multiple options. This is one of those models where I'm like, I don't do Emperor's Children, but I would buy this sucker just to paint him. I would buy this guy just to paint him because I think he's that nice. love that alternate head build. Something Hellraiser-y, Cenobite-ish about it, and that's what I think Slaanesh should be aiming for.
A little bit more risque.
Yeah, and not even just risque, just fucked up flesh crafting stuff, you know.
Oh yeah.
All in the name of sensation, after all. But yeah, I love this one.
Yeah.
I think this is.
Yeah, what I meant was like opened up flesh bits and things like that.
Yeah. I love this. I think this is a brilliant model. This is just absolutely stunning work. Really, really, really nicely done character piece. I mean, I even like all the options as well.
Yeah, they're all solid looking.
Like, that's how you hold a power claw, you know?
Just gesturing.
Yeah.
Place them in here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could put a skull or something in there, you know, or a dildo. I mean,
present them. It always makes me laugh.
The Vibrator 9000. Unleash it.
It must have been, as much as I hate to say it, like 22 years ago. Don't do the numbers. I was at Wacken with one of my best friends, Del, and we was in the beer garden just chilling, thoroughly enjoying the unfortunate combination of the euro being the third of a pound and beer being in litres. And beer being in litres. It was amazing. Yes. And we were sitting there, and opposite us on the table, in an entirely separate group of dudes, was Norwegian oil rig workers. And they were fucking massive. Massive dudes with not a lot of hair. And like they were no problem at all, but they sort of bumped into us a few times, and they were very polite and apologised and whatnot. And then they got into a little bit of a heated discussion amongst themselves. So all of us kind of stopped and was just watching them, like smirking a little bit. And then one of them was like, "Oh, you know I am right." He goes, "You can suck my balls." And the other dude just looked at him and went, "Present them."
Present them.
And I was like, wow, that's just such a direct thing to say. Like, you never hear anyone like in actual England saying that, but in English, I was like, damn.
It's a line from South Park. I don't know if that's where they got it from, but it's actually a line
I
from
don't know,
South Park.
what, back in 2004?
Yeah, way back. There's this character called Miss Choson Dick. And she's having problems with the children, and particularly Cartman. And then, like, I think it's Mr. Mackey who gives her some advice and just tells her to like, sort of like just face up and sort of like fucking just bluff them. And then Cartman goes, "Hey, shuck my balls." Present them. He doesn't know what to do. I doubt it's related. I mean, they might be big South Park fans. You never know.
I don't know. You've ruined everything.
So this is your next pick, dude. The Battle
Yeah,
Blade.
it is. They're great.
Yeah,
still
it's nice. Nice. I do remember thinking that I wish the servitors were a bit because this guy is out of Blackstone Fortress. I remember that.
Yeah.
So I've got him and I've painted him.
Out of the escalation thing, that was the only place to get him for a long time.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, I've got that guy and painted him. This guy's new out of this box, I think.
He is a control-y dude who controls the rest of the servitors.
Don't have him, but I remember looking at the servitors and going, they are a little bit toned down.
Two of them, the two of the heavy weapons, are significantly larger than the rest, and I'm not sure the pictures really show that off.
Yeah, I remember looking at them and just being like, they're okay, but servitors should be the most grimdark thing in 40k, and these aren't. These are like toned down, friendly servitors, and not as fucked up as I wouldn't want them to be.
Yeah, I think in the lore for this particular kill team, they are. I think they're all very fresh servitors, if you get my meaning. Because like the Underseer guy is kind of like he's not quite elite, but he's not a shit adept either, and he knows that he's got to go on a bit of a dodgy mission, so they give him the more reliable servitors.
The ones that haven't quite got completely mental yet.
Yeah, and had bits fall off and whatnot.
Yeah, they're nice enough models, and I don't hate them by any means at all. I just felt that they should be a bit more fucked up. Like, they do generally just look like they're just wearing a bodysuit, and all of any suturing or any nastiness has all been hidden by the model.
Yeah,
and because I'm a sick puppy, I kind of want to see that. So yeah, that was my only sort of gripe with them, is I felt they were a little bit sanitized overall, and they would have been more grimdark back in the day, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But no, a fine choice, nice models. We're up to date with you now, which is good, because I did miss a few. My next one is actually one that you've put in your worst, and this is my last on the list, actually, because I didn't want to go too cry, because there were a lot of good models this year, and as I said, I could have included all the Eldar, probably all the Space Wolves. I don't remember having any problems with any of them, but I just wanted ones that really stood out to me, and I'm not sure what your problem with this is, dude.
You know what? In hindsight, I'm not sure what my problem is with either.
Have you accidentally picked the wrong thing?
No, I don't think so. I think it's very Necromunda. I love the two dudes that are standing there, but the person on the throne, I'm just kind of like, eh. But I think my problem with this is I don't read a lot of the Necromunda stuff apart from the rules. So I don't really know about the succession stuff or where these guys fit into the story. And I think if I knew more about them, then I'd probably understand the design choices more and be more accepting.
Yep, that's fair enough. I just think this just drips 40k atmosphere. This reminds me of things like the Inquisitor Kazmarov dude, who's like in his great big battle throne and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, the Father Ted one.
Yeah. I mean, like, I love this model. This is another thing that I would buy just as a painting project. I think this is really good. I think that the people that do the Necromunda stuff are just on a completely different level to the people who do the 40k stuff.
Absolutely.
Completely different design, aesthetic, as you know, in general. And I just, you see with the sensor bearer there and that hat, that reminds me of the first time I saw a Ghost in Hellfest, like before they were even a big band on like their first album.
Yeah.
At a tent with 200 people, and you couldn't, like, the tent was thick with sensor smoke. It's like Papa comes out with this big sensor, he's just swinging it. It's just everywhere.
Mission complete.
Yeah. This is.
I think those are the most elegant chain axes I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're
chain halberds, whatever they are.
Proper over the top and just stupidly ornate, and I mean, this is just as I say, this is the kind of 40k that I want to see. You know, I want to see Space Marines all well and good, all the different alien races and everything all well and good, but I want to see the Underhive. I want to see the
background
stuff that you don't get to see all the time.
Yeah, that's why a lot of the Hammer and Bolter stuff was good.
Yes.
Especially when you had like Bound for Greatness and stuff like that.
Mate, that still might be one of my favourite of all time. I love that.
It was so good.
I need to go back and watch those all again at some point, actually. Yeah, this is great. I don't know the lore behind it, but yeah, I just look at all the little details on here. You know, a little gramophone speaker and everything, and just I love that. I think that's really good.
His master's voice.
You know, 50 quid, but there's 3 figures there. It's all resin. I mean,
I was about to say it's gonna be resin, isn't it?
Quite a lot of stuff there. I love that. I think that that's great. So that's my last choice on the 40k good stuff. So let's get through the rest of yours, mate. Obviously the next one was Fulgrim. We've had a look at him.
Yeah.
So your next one is, if I remember correctly, this is a bloody Votan model, isn't it?
It is.
This nearly made my worst.
Scroll down, slap on a picture of the helmet, and then I'm like, yes, a small, uppity, slightly crazed, like inventor who's very happy to test out his shit on those who displease him, and I'm like, yes, I can get behind that.
I really hated. I mean, part of this I think is the way it's been painted. This backpack here is so flat. It's like you didn't bother. It's like we're going to do it black and then just do the creases, and I didn't. There was a lot about this I didn't like. That head, fucking hell.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that.
It's meant to be that he's got like artificial eyes, and this is grey. But because they've done it grey and not black or something, it just looks like he's got anime eyes.
It does. It's great.
I was not a fan.
Look at that! Look at that chunky thing to that weapon. I'm like, it does good work at that thing. Nice.
Like it's like the BFG 9000, isn't it? It's just a bit over the top, really. But yeah, it's just cool. It's cool. I mean, let's look at the back of him. I don't remember the back.
Maybe next time we catch up and find ourselves an element, we can just get one Votan character each and just say nothing.
Yeah, it could be a pact.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit plain. Just, but yeah, I wasn't a massive fan, but he's all right. He's all right. And then your last choice was also no, we won't say anything. To paraphrase Red Dwarf, justify yourself.
I don't know what it is about them, but Raveners are one of my favourite Tyranid units. I don't know why. I think it's just because they are fast, they are capable in assault, and I always give mine spine fists. So
Yes.
if they get up close to someone, they're going to have a bad time because there's lots of little pew, 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 and they're like, ugh, what the? Where did these horrible snake things come
I
from?
totally agree. So why do you like these versions that have ruined them?
Because they are new, and some of them look fucking great. Not so much maybe in this colour scheme. And there is some peculiar choices in there. But as a bunch of mutated genus Raveners, I'm like, yes, they're fucking great. You've got like the Snippy one, you've got like the poison one, you know, you've got the big chonky bastard, which goes in front.
I can't. No, I mean, spoiler. These are on my worst of list, and
Also a spoiler, they're also on my worst list as well.
The more I look at them, the more I am reassured of my choice. I mean, maybe unified better paint scheme would help. I mean, there is nothing that makes that twat with these horns on his face look good. They look they look goofy as fuck, mate.
He is one of my worst, along with the dude with the crest on his head.
Why they've given them all parrot faces as well? Like they've all got beaks now, like crew.
Funny beaks. Yeah.
No, I hated these. I
There is some odd
absolutely
choice.
detested these.
But once again, on the whole, I thought they were quite good.
It's annoying because because obviously we've got the Raveners we've got at the moment, and
yeah, they're old,
the bodies, so the tail up to the thorax and everything on these are an improvement.
The tail up to the thorax on these are the Red Terror.
Yes, exactly, and that's why they're an improvement, because they're more like the Red Terror, which obviously is just a giant fucking Ravener.
Yeah, which is no longer a thing, I'm afraid to say.
But all the add-ons ruin them.
They could have been more subtle with some of them. Right.
It's like we've been complaining for years. It's like, you know, 5th edition Tyranid Codex sucked. 3rd edition gave us all the biovores and everything. Give us back biomorphs. Give us back our biomorphs. And I mean, here you go. Like, not
here
like
you go.
That. Not like
yeah.
that.
No, not like this. What is this? This is the fucking wish from Wishmaster. Make your wishes. And they've given us this. I wish I had new Raveners that looked awesome. Then here you go. And I'm like, no.
It's like
you've taken my wish and you've taken my wish and fucked me up with it.
This cockatoo motherfucker here.
It's not right.
Old hunchback with a gas mask on. For
I like him.
reason.
No. That's all toxin. He's a spitter. So he's all big and chunky.
He looks like Hannibal fucking Lecter.
Yeah, well, I think that's very
awful. Look at it, dude.
That's where he spits. That's where he spits from, like a hockey mask.
Yeah, so, Jason.
It's kind of funny, really. I thought they should have done 2 versions of that because he's only big and bloated until he does like his first big spit, and then he's supposed to be smaller and more agile. And I'm kind of like,
okay,
could have done 2 models for that one.
This guy just looks like a twat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think with that one, the antenna on top, I'll just paint the same color as like the carapace sections, like the armored parts, and I'll just do them the same color as that.
And the other thing I didn't like about these is, if I remember correctly, these ones don't have tails. You just get the base.
Some of them, yeah.
And I hate
that guy.
Well.
That guy is because he's coming out of the ground, so his tail's vanished. But the rest of them have all got tails.
I think this is the only one I liked. The old
he's the burrowing
split
one.
mouth dude, like the Morlock.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, these. Oh man.
The rules for them are good as well.
Maybe if you don't paint this yellow, maybe you get away with it. But Jesus.
I'm just going to paint mine.
No, well, the spoiler, they're on both both our worst lists, and
Yeah,
I think we've subjected our eyes to them for quite long enough.
change it.
They can go away. Oh, they're temporarily out of stock. People don't
They were
agree
so
with
good.
us, Matt.
Everyone bought them. In your face, out.
And that is the end of our best of 40k. And in general, I think we had some good stuff this year, dude. There were some misses, which we're about to get onto, but I think overall there were some damn nice releases. The Eldar, because it was all sort of leaning back to the second edition kind of style stuff, redoing the warp spiders and what have you. Really good, really good. Space Wolves, absolutely solid, and even the Emperor's Children for the most part I thought were very good. Combined with a few good kill teams, not this one. I didn't think it was a terrible year for 40k models, but we are going to look at some terrible 40k models now. So we're going to start off with your one. I'm going to go from the top first for both, because otherwise I'm just going to miss out some of yours again. And I think we might have a bit of crossover here anyway.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
First of all, the eggheads.
I fucking hate them.
I'm just like,
I don't. Why? Just why?
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm with you, man. I think these are terrible. I think these are just. I don't even know what they were going for.
Which is a shame, because if you scroll down, like the ones on the right that are far more fucked up look
that head's
great.
kind of cool. That head,
Yeah,
I'll
scroll
give that
down.
head. That's kind of cool. I like that one.
Scroll down more.
Oh my god.
The bottom ones look awesome.
Oh yeah, more Cenobite. This one is almost directly like the Adrian Smith artwork.
Yeah, exactly. And the right hand side one, it's in Tacticus.
Yes, yeah, that's the new Hercule Pyro guy.
Yeah, that's the Borrow. You better hope he doesn't find you as the murderer as
No,
you're
I
going
like
down.
this guy who's got his face ripped off. Actually,
Yeah,
like
those guys look fucking great. Then you look to the left, and it's just like, why have they got heads like that? It just looks crap.
Yeah, it's really weird how like just a head can, bad head can ruin everything.
Oh dear, too many teeth. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't like them, and they're crazy expensive to boot. Yeah, and yeah, that's. I see you've written Flawless Blades Eggheads, so you did specify. Yeah, I think I have to agree. Yeah, I didn't like these, but I hadn't noticed those other heads, dude. They really do.
They look great.
They change things quite a bit. I mean, if you just build 3 of them like these, I actually think they're half decent.
Yeah, very, very good.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that. You got the stretched out skin and everything, and all right, Heavy Metal's paint job doesn't really help. I don't like these tassels on the pauldrons. They can go to hell, but
nice and dainty as you'd expect.
That is a lot better. That is a lot better. I hadn't realised. Yeah, nice one.
I had to specify.
So my first one is keeping the theme, because I went through in release order pretty much. I cannot stand the new Lucius. Cannot stand him. I know some people might disagree with me here, but I think he is awful.
I think it's mostly the face.
Yeah, a lot of it is the face. These stupid 5 suitable canisters coming out of his backpack. It's just so over the top and stupid. I don't mind the whip too much. That's a fair enough.
That's nicely done the way it comes out of the shoulder pad.
Yeah, that's fine. And his dueling blade, but oh god, like this the head, the top part of that model just looks terrible. I think. Let's just get a 360 spin.
Don't do it to yourself.
See, I like the symbol and the stretch skin on his backpack. And I think, like, if you do take those canisters off completely and like put a different head on him, if you can, I think
it'd be an improvement.
It'd be an improvement. I think it'd look better. But yeah, I did not like Lucius. I just did not like him at all. and it's weird because even as like different angles and stuff, it's just looks a bit better because you can see what they're going for with him. But yeah, I did not like Lucius. Looking at him again, I'm not sure that he deserves to be 10 worst, but it's that head. I am not a fan. Not a fan. But that's just me. People can totally disagree. Blade Guard, but Emperor's Children. Yeah, the flawless blades. Yeah, and those other heads really do look good. I thought, if they put that on the box rather than the egg heads, I think they would have looked a lot better.
Yep.
I do genuinely think so. But yeah, I am not inclined to spend £30 on Lucius the Eternal. Your next one is another crossover with me, dude. I thought these were bloody awful.
Yeah. I'm looking at them right now and I'm just like, oh.
Oh, mate. No, it's not Gorge. It's Goremongers. Yeah, these were the other half of the Sanctifier box. And poor Corn.
Yeah, why?
That's what I've got to say, really, is poor Corn. It's just... It should have, the most evil, fucked up... Oh, my God.
It's like... It reminds me of Henry Rollins when he used to do his spoken word stuff, and he'd be on stage and he'd be like, you know what? Americans, we're really poorly represented, but we're actually really all right. And I think that's like just Corn in 40k, really poorly represented, but we're actually really cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the only Corn model to be in my my worst. I think these are staggeringly bad. And strange enough, I didn't really hear about anybody who liked them. And this is one of the problems that I kind of felt that we had with Kill Team is because of all the different roles and everything in Kill Team, they feel compelled to make all these different types to make them all specialists and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then you end up with a Corn guy with a harpoon. And I'm like, no, not so much. And this dainty little lass here. And I'm like, no.
You must notice her.
Running around with pistols. And I'm just like, no. I just want to get, what's the name of the Family Guy? The lady. No,
yeah.
No.
That's what I was saying. You reminded me of that as well.
Right, yeah, cool. Okay, no, that's fine. Next up for me was, and I don't remember what its model is, so... Oh, God, yes, of course. Oh, God, I hate these. Yeah, just anybody who's joining us, we are in the worst of 40k at the moment. We've done the best of 40k, and there was a lot of stuff. We're not all grumpy all the time. We're now doing the worst of 40k. We're going to do the best of 30k and the worst of 30k. Spoiler: the worst of 30k is very small. And then I've also got some Age of Sigmar stuff. But we're going to get into some other companies as well. So what we'll do, Matt, is we'll do the worst tier, and then we'll dive into a couple of companies, and then come back and do 30k. Okay.
Okay.
Just so it's not all 30k, all Games Workshop. Although you pretend that other systems don't exist. I hate these, Matt. I hate them, and when I look at the back, I just hate them more.
I still like them. I don't know why. I think I've just got an affinity for robots. I've got an affinity for robots. I'm not like the guy like at the beginning of role models where it's like so and so is gay for robots, and he draws like he draws the guy gave him one to see into on a plate. But I do like robots, and these guys they just look interesting. They're like, I like the way that they're all kind of like, look at our fancy shit from the front, and then they're like, don't look at the back, don't look at the back.
I just no, what the fuck? It's just like they've got Imperial design influences, which suggests to me that they were made for Imperial use. But no.
Well, that Mechanicum still isn't deviating much from that pattern.
They're fucking horrible. I still cannot stand these. Still cannot stand them. Even if they have got like little Stargate helmets and everything, I don't care. I just don't care. I think they
I
are
proper like it.
absolutely idiots, and you're weird for not having him on your list. But the next one on
Not
your
by
list is that's our stream. Lord, no, sure. This guy, Rich.
yeah. I cannot.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. I'm like, is it a horse? Is it a chicken? Like I don't get it. If it's a cyber horse, does it need a gas mask? Like I just I just like look, just like Brave Star did a bloody cybernetic horse better than this, right? And that was like 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, I think like it was never going to make my best of 40k, but I mean I don't like the clawed horses anyway. But I don't think it's that
It's a silly thing.
bad.
I believe, from what I remember from the live stream, that those claws on the horses are something fucking daft, like AP2.
Oh my word!
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just like no
he's all right, I guess.
time for any of that nonsense.
Is that little statue he's got on? It's almost like a little Space King statue. I don't think it is. Nah, it's some kind of trenching tool. Like he'd be digging his own trenches.
Isn't it? Get a horse to do it.
Yeah, with those feet, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think he's all right. As I say, he'd never make my top 10, but like, you think he's worse than those Sector robots? I say you're crazy,
Yeah,
crazy fool.
by far. You're asking someone with an affinity for robots whether a silly horse is better than robots, and I'm like, it's a silly horse. Of course, it's not. It's not better than robots.
Right. Well, my next one was the Raveners, and we've looked at those.
Funnily enough, mine's in there as well, but further up the list.
Yeah. So we don't need to look at those now. So we're going to look at your next one, and your next one for worst is another one from the old Votan.
Yeah, they're quite a mixed bag for me, I must say.
And we didn't like the Berserkers, and we don't like the Earthshakers either, apparently.
No, I appreciate the fact that these guys are actually wearing more than the other lot, but still, like,
yeah, I just.
And I also appreciate that you had to put a mole mortar somewhere in 40k, and these guys got it.
Yeah, they're the Votan just don't. They
also
don't seem to have any real design language to me. They're just all over the place.
Very utilitarian, but also slightly funky. What's making me even more amused now is that, like, now that I'm kind of leaning back in my chair and looking at these, and one of the pictures with the mole mortar, where you've got the 3 letters on it, it almost looks like it says FHM.
Yes.
like the magazine.
For him magazine.
Yeah, so they're just going to deliver like pictures of scantily clad people and like grooming men's adverts to people underground. Boom! What's this? Ah!
One of them's FHM and the other one's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, neither one nor the other for me. Entirely ignorable.
I think it's.
Maybe I'm letting off because this guy here looks a bit like my granddad. Maybe that's why I'm letting him off. But you know.
I think it's just the dudes. I'm kind of like, you know what? If they were staffed solely by Ironkin, like that loader guy, I'd be like, this is fucking great. But they're not. I know they're supposed to be dwarfs, but they're not supposed to be like 2 of the 7 dwarfs.
Yeah. Hey, they look better than the ones from the Disney film, that's for sure. What have we got next? So next for me was we've done the Goremongers. Oh right, here we go. Yeah. I'm sorry, if you're going to redo something, redo it. Don't just do an add-on sprue because you're just polishing a turd.
I'd have made the old school baby carrier.
Yeah. Either just fix it or just don't bother. I think this is still hideous, and the fact that you've put a mace on it and a couple of extra little bits doesn't change that.
No, your flail doesn't get you a pass.
Oh God. I mean, look, it's so old and bad. They even bother taking a high resolution picture of this one. It's like no fucking gonna buy this anyway. I I don't know who looked at this and thought this was a good idea. I just don't know.
Have they updated it and put rockets in the chest?
Yeah, it's got a new chest. I think the new bits of the chest, the mace, and also the bit that goes around the top. So here, it's the old sprue,
Okay.
old sprue, old sprue, new sprue.
I mean, you can tell the age by the amount of shit that they've crammed onto the new one
Yeah.
compared to the old
Yeah.
one, which is really gappy.
So you've just got decorations basically. You've got a tabard, you've got like a mace. These. Oh, it's like a flame. Oh, it's a little flamer thing, isn't it? And yeah, a new
It's
harness
got like
with
a
rocket
quad barrel
launchers.
flamer, which is new.
Looks like some new new knee pads as well.
Oh,
but as I say, all you're doing is you're just polishing.
Yeah, that's what it needed. It needed better knees.
Yeah, you're just polishing it. There's the old one, and then like there's a new one, and I'm like, no, sorry, it's still going.
So you've put a groin tabard on there to try and detract eyes from the chest piece, but it's not working. But you can still see it. It's still pony.
Yeah. So that went on my worst list as well. Poor Grey Knights. I'm sure they will get sorted out at some point, but that was not it. Right, really so next up for you, the worst. I wasn't sure what the hell this was. Oh, this is a Necromunda thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't put this on my list, but I would tend to agree with you.
Yeah. But the sad thing is like the dude himself is like, I'm just looking at it and I'm like, eh. But like the tracked servo skull thing, I'm like, yes. It's quite good.
It's fucking robot session again. Isn't this like the thing they had in that Space Hulk, the cat? Is it a cat?
A cat. Yeah, the cyber altered task unit. But it's a bit fucking big for a cat, I think.
I mean, I presume this is some kind of Quato thing coming out of his back, but what the fuck have they done with the paint?
I don't know.
Good God. It looks like they've sprayed it with Purity Seal and it's fucked it.
It looks like someone's been watching Alien Resurrection and they've got Ron Perlman with that little fucking dude hanging off his back on the ladder shooting stuff.
Yeah, this was not great. I'll give you that. Yeah, a rare miss from Necromunda. Yeah, cool. I wonder what that was when I saw it in your list or something. What the fuck's that? Right, my next one. Oh, God, yes.
But really, you mean no? Please no. Oh, jeez.
Stop
was that
it.
This year?
You just look stupid. For one thing, he's effectively doing a dab.
Yeah.
Yeah. But seriously, what the fuck is that?
I got nothing.
They just don't get Korn right, and I guess it's just because of the angle that they're going for. But what the hell? Matt, it offends my eyes. Go away.
Change it. Get rid of it quick.
Your next one. Okay.
Right.
This is another Necromunda thing, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mr. I'm not a blood angel, honest.
Yeah, once again, I'm like, I don't know what they were going for with this. Obviously, it's leaning towards him being a blood angel, but as for the rest of the stuff that's slapped on him, why?
Yeah, why? Like the horn bits and the glass collar and just...
What's with the collar? What's with the eyepiece? Like, what? Just what?
Yeah, it's a bit.
What's with the weird little half pauldron, like he's a Space Marine scout? I mean, he might be a Space Marine scout, but would he really be that big if he was? Is he a late stage scout?
Yeah, and like, there's a reason we don't have Space Marines in Necromunda.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've not actually looked at the
will just destroy an entire gang. Yeah. I didn't hate him. I didn't hate him enough to put him in the worst, but
I think compared to how fucking good some of the Necromunda stuff is, when I saw this, I was just like, oh.
It's nothing compared to it. And just like, at this point... Because the thing is, like, the idea behind power armor is it's so heavy that you need to have
it needs to
the
be powered.
generator. So you're just
Yeah,
wearing dead weight at this point.
Yeah. I don't get it.
And like, considering you're a space marine, you've got regenerative powers. It's unlikely you're going to find much in Necromunda that's going to fuck you up.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Plasma guns are still plasma guns, and people can be good shots. It doesn't matter if they're a marine or not. Like if they hit a marine with a plasma gun, it's still going to be potentially a bad day. But I
Yeah, I would put this under unnecessary. I think.
Yeah,
it's not the worst, but I did sit when they released it. I was just like, okay, fair enough, I guess. Not overly impressed one way or the other. Cool. My next one is another Necromunda one. I did not like these at all. I thought these were completely unnecessary. Very much, we need to have a unit that does this. But why make it look like there's nothing 40k about this at all. It just looks like a special forces unit from any generic universe. I hate these. Absolutely hate them. I like the Palanite Enforcers. I thought they worked well because they look like, planetary defense force. They've got the shields and all that kind of stuff. These guys are just, no, blech. I gave the Justicars a pass.
Yeah, the Justicars look okay. Like, I was kind of, when I first saw them, I was like, what the fuck? How have you got Palanite Justicars? They look nothing like the Enforcers. What the fuck? Who designed these? But then it turns out they're actually nothing to do with the Enforcers. They're just they're just part of the same organization, which is kind of like the law side of things. So they're a completely different arm, which is why they look completely different. They're more kind of like personal troops of judges rather than the police.
Yeah, I wasn't. Nah, these haunts didn't work for me. I'm looking at them again now, and I'm still with that, especially at 30 quid for 2. Jesus Christ. Right, your next one, dude. Lord Cack?
Yeah, just says Lord Cack.
Oh, the Lord Caphonifist. Yeah, he wasn't great.
No.
I didn't put him in my worst because he is quite second edition, and I like that about him. But yeah, not a great model.
This is treading the wrong line. The wrong side of the line when it comes to making old school stuff look cool.
I did hate the gun. I hated the gun, dude. Hated the gun. There we go. Right, the gun just looks stupid.
It does.
Yeah, the Emperor's Children weren't all bad, but they certainly weren't all good.
When they were good, they were really fucking good.
Yeah.
When they were not, nah.
Yeah, not the worst, but not the best. Especially not 26 quid. Right, getting through these now. Blah 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 blah. Oh yes. Plain face Jane. Just why? What is? That face.
Yep. It's a Friday afternoon job,
isn't it? Just wow. Like she's called Lady Malice. There's no malice. There's nothing there. It's just.
Is she in a trance?
Yeah, looks like a human. Just. Yeah. Mental, because I think all the problems with this one I think can be fixed with a head swap.
Yeah, the covered up face.
Not that veil head either. But like a succubus head or something like that. Yeah. Just I saw that and I was just like, you took away all of our special characters for the Dark Eldar and then you gave us this.
It's like a booby prize.
Thanks. Right, your next one is I'm going to
One we've
skip
already
your
looked
House
at.
Karai and Ministorum delegation because we've looked at that and
Yeah, fine.
decided it wasn't that bad. The Prophet of the Redemption. I remember that guy. He's the mad guy hanging onto a thing, isn't he?
Yep.
There he is, yeah.
Thing is, I can't look at this and not go, hey, those are my Juniper pushes. They're all I've got to eat.
Yes.
And then see a ball bag hanging around by a beard.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, he's all right. I kind of get some of what I kind of like the kind of skirt, and it's got the attachments. You can see that he is like, you can see the trappings of what he used to be. It's just he's gone a bit mental. I quite like the banner and everything. It's all right, but yeah, it's not amongst the best of the Necro models for sure.
I think the staff's the only good bit on it. Not a fan.
Yeah. I don't know. Those redemptionists. They're a mad lot.
Yeah. You broke my bloody foot.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So we've got. Just one more by the looks of things between us. I've got a couple of honourable mentions. Death Watch mould lines. That was bullshit.
No.
Worst mould lines I've seen since the mid-90s.
Combat
Patrol Dakari is just a bullshit downgrade. They went from having the best Combat Patrol to the worst. But we both put one more model in here who actually won't be on here because he was only very recently shown off.
Yeah, true. But he got mentioned anyway.
Mm-hmm. I think I've done a whole video about how I think this is disappointing. Poor Huron.
Fuck is up with that face? I think from all the feedback I've seen from people in like Facebook groups and all sorts, is people just going, "What the fuck is that face?"
Yeah, I mean, it's so cartoony, man.
Yep.
And I don't want him to have a cloak because that's what made him stand out. And
also, aren't the Red Corsairs renegades? Why has he got a Chaos Undivided symbol slapped on his belt?
I just and like he's got like the exhaust for the flamer by his elbow.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
don't even know what's going on. But
Just...
There's lots of stuff in there that's just like a what?
Yeah, I
And it's like Carl pointed out before, like he only survived a melter bomb blast in the lore because he was wearing Terminator armor.
Yeah.
He wasn't even wearing power armor at the time. So why is he in it now? And why are they saying it's busted? Like what?
Yeah, and like he's got these stupid Primaris bits about. He has basically been Primarisified.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah,
no,
which is way off base. Way.
Yeah, exactly. He's got like these, whatever these are called here. I can't remember what they're called now, but the bits on the hips. And the flamer's all wrong, and yeah, the eye of the maelstrom, and it was so much cooler before, I think.
Fucking weird. Yeah. Not a fan.
Not a fan. Okay. Right, well, we're going to leave 40k behind just for a little bit. We're going to have a look at a couple of different systems to see what they've chucked at us this year. And Trench Crusade did a bit of a weird one because they went plastic all of a sudden. Plastics that I cannot find. I'm waiting for my book to turn up, but I'm like, it's the creativity of the people that's keeping me going at this point, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like seeing all the cool things that people are doing in the range. Although I did put my heretic patch on my jacket the other day, so that was nice. I need to get that finished before I go to Japan. I'm not taking the level one to Japan. But yeah, they've gone plastic. I mean, I'm doing a whole video on Trench Crusade because, as I said, I think they've done things right and I think they've done things very, very wrong. These guys are all right. It's a very thin box, I can tell you that. I picked it up an Element and I was just like, whoa, that's one sprue for sure. But yeah, they're nice and ornate. They have different options, which is what you want from a plastic warband. And this is like a starter set. And it's still agnostic as far as the game goes. You can use whatever you want, even though they've done some weird copyright stuff recently. And yeah, I think it's nice. I think it's a real shame that they fucked over everybody who backed and received substandard 3D printed models, but I think these are nice. These are made by Archon Studios, who used to be Prodos.
Oh, okay. The Alien AVP game.
Yep.
Those all look fucking good.
And yeah, they're nice models. I mean, Prodos, or Archon as they are now, do really nice models, man. There's two ways about it. I mean, the Alien versus Predator models were nice. It's just they couldn't. It's not that they couldn't write rules. They couldn't discipline themselves when writing rules. And they were like, "This is in the films. This needs to be in here. This is in the films. This needs to be in here." And I was like, "No, that fucks your game. Maybe don't have the Predator so broken that all you have to do is throw his throwing disc and he wins the game."
The Predator disc, just deletes everyone.
But no, these are nice. These are nice. I look forward to seeing more stuff. The fact that they've released a full plastic squad that you can buy from these guys for £31.99, when that's how much the STLs were, just shows me how much more those STLs were overpriced, like ridiculously so. But there's a lot more in this coming, and there's some smaller boxes coming, like add-on boxes and stuff like that. They did have a blog type thing, but it's quite hard to find their stuff sometimes. Here we go. Well, they lay down all their plans. And Ruski gave me a load of stuff that they got at Nova that I've still got written down, like for their future, that I need to look at. Putting in the video. Older posts. Digital, blah, 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 blah. Here we go, the future of plastics for French Crusade. So they said, like, what they're doing is, like, these boxes, and then troops boxes and elites boxes.
Okay,
so, like,
that's similar to what Next One does.
Be like just 5 guys, and then the elite boxes would be like just 2 or 3 guys, but they're all like the same kind of things with multiple options. And then you'll have individual boxes, and we'll see. Hopefully, they don't go full Games Workshop pricing with those, but you do make a valid point that if you only need one of them, you're going to sell less. So but yeah, the STL abandonment leaves a slightly bad taste in the mouth, in my opinion. I'll cover it more in the video, but it does feel like they did this Kickstarter, got those millions, I think they got off people.
3 million, was it?
Yeah, and then used that to fund plastics and went, fuck you guys that just backed for the 3D plastics, you know what I mean? I'm sure it wasn't that malicious, but that's the way it looks. And they've said there's going to be no more 3D prints. Our partners are going to do 3D prints. We're doing full plastic. And I get the full plastic thing, but maybe that should have been the way you went straight away.
Yeah.
Just my spin on it. But as I said, there's a full video coming where I'm going to cover all that stuff and say, like, this is all, this is the past, the future, well, the past, the present, and the future for Trench Crusade, the stuff that they've done bad and the stuff that they've done right. Because I'm by no means a simp, but by no means am I a hater either. And I think there's been mistakes made. Moving over to Mantic, which I think is probably the closest to what GW used to be back in the day, I guess. Okay. Their models have improved quite a bit, which is nice, because they were really ropey at some point. But their prices have also gone up, I've noticed.
I was about to say, that was 3 models for like 40 quid. Hold on a moment.
Yeah, the prices have gone up compared to what they used to be. Which, everybody's got to raise their prices. I'm not saying that anybody's immune to that, but then the quality needs to start to step into it a little bit. And you're like, well, if they were half as good as GW models and they're half the price, that's fair enough. If they're now 3/4 of the price of GW models, are they 3/4 as good? And that's kind of the choices you need to make. So when you look at this, it's like £100 starter set, and you look at it and you're like, it's not a lot of stuff. It's some stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's not a lot of stuff, and these are obviously their, I don't know, kind of cafe type things. And you look at them and you're like, they're okay, but that's not. And then these guys are like, yeah, they're not bad. Don't get me wrong, they're not bad. They've got a lot of uses and everything, but are they the equal of the GW models? I'm not sure they are.
Nope.
But you know, it's still a rank and file game, and people like Kings of War. At the end of the day, this was a new release they did, so you know, it's nice to see Mantic doing stuff. But I did look at their new prices with a little bit of a raised eyebrow, and I was just like, you know, like, here you go. Here's your oh my god, Zikali Battalion. So this is their cafe, I guess. And you've got 44 models, £100. And I'm just looking at the Marauders that I bought, and I paid about that for them. And I'm like, I prefer my Marauders. You know?
Yep.
You know, and Mantic don't have the budget that GW does to put into plastic development. They've got a lot better than they used to be. The painters are a different type of painter.
Oh, the werewolf looks cool.
But yeah, I don't think the quality's quite there with the plastics. They're nice, but as I said, I always, you know, Ronnie Renton's philosophy for Mantic was always cheap and cheerful.
Bye.
And it was always a case of like, you know, we're about half the price of GW. And I'm not sure that they are still half the price of GW.
Yeah.
£100, that's roughly what an Old World Battalion goes for. A bit more, I think. It's a bit cheaper. It's about 20% cheaper than an Old World Battalion. And I think you might need to be aiming a bit cheaper than that. But, you know, at the end of the day, things do cost money. We know that, you know. There are development costs and all that kind of stuff. Nobody's saying there isn't. But yeah, here you go. £40 gets you, what the fuck? 8. No, it gets you more than 8 models. I think you really need to change your description there, guys. Fire your fucking web team. Because to me, it looks like you get 8 of these.
Whenever I hear you say that, it's immediately followed in my mind by, hire me instead, I'll do a better job.
I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't. And 20 of these, so it's actually 28 models, which looks a lot better, especially when you get the £50 price tag on there. So, yeah, and they're only 28mm as well, and they are like proper heroic 28. So they're a bit smaller than GW models as well. And I'm just like, not sure your quality and the prices are matching, but I'm sure they're doing fine. I'm sure Mantic are doing absolutely fine. They've got, you know, they've got their licenses and what have you, the board games and things that they do. Here's a dragon. But again, I look at that and I'm like, he's all right. He's only £50, but I don't think that's a patch on what GW have been doing with Cafe. But you know,
no,
just being objective there at the end of the day. We've also got we'll have a look at this and we'll go back to the we'll look at the 30k best and worst. Warlord, obviously, have done some pretty big stuff. They've done a new edition of Bolt Action.
A big year for them.
A new edition of Conflict 47. And one of the really things nice about Conflict 47 is that they've done a lot of stuff that they had previously in resin in plastic.
Nice.
So not all of it, because I think some of this is still resin, but let's have a quick look. Yeah, so the Panzer IV is got a resin upgrade kit, which is this guy, the big guy here. So it's probably this guy up here that's resin or something like that, although the cupola. But these used to be all resin. I know that because I used to make them, and they were stupid expensive. Like stupid expensive.
Justifiably so?
Sorry?
Justifiably so?
Well, yeah, it was a lot of resin. Resin's expensive. Every single, like, these legs were solid resin. This fuselage or body chassis. That's the word I was after. The chassis of the tank here was solid resin. That it does cost a lot. It's heavy.
That's a chunk.
Yeah, you can't reuse resin. So the fact that they've redone all this in plastic is nice. And I think some of the models are not terrible at all. These mechs were really nice. I thought these are now plastic. Infantry has improved from the old version of Conflict 47. Bear in mind that they bought Conflict 47 from somebody else. So these new models are a step up from what they used to be. I think Conflict 47 I think is going to do very well. There's people who leave 40k are either going to go or leave GW are either going to go sort of the Conflict 47 bolt action route, or they're going to go the Trench Crusade route. I think Trench Crusade obviously is a skirmish game. It's not a full battle game. Conflict 47 is a full battle game based on partly on the bolt action rule set. I think Andy did the rules for this one, Andy Chambers.
Okay.
And I think that's going to really help them. The issue that I have, again, partly with this is, once again, I think, because you have to understand that GW set the standard for pricing. So basically, people look at GW's prices and they go, "This is what the price is." So we can afford to charge a fraction of that, whatever that fraction may be. If GW raise their prices, then the other companies will raise their prices in line, because they're like, we're still cheaper than those other companies.
Yeah.
When you get to this kind of level of some of this stuff, I start to see the same thing as Mantic. So I look at these Stahltruppen infantry, 37 quid. You've got 10 dudes there. They're not huge. They're 28 mil. And they're not bad. They're not bad models. But again, this ain't Citadel quality. And I kind of feel like you're going to struggle to get
Traction with that.
Games Workshop's prices. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you've got, what is it? Is it 12 of these dudes? 9. Yeah, so you've only got 9 of these guys, and they're heavy infantry, so they're larger. But you've got 3 of this sprue basically, and these aren't made by Warlord, as far as I'm aware. These are made in China and imported over. I don't think Warlord, at least when I worked there, Warlord did not have production facilities. So as far as I know, they're still getting things cast in from elsewhere. And again, I just kind of look at the prices and I'm just like, is this, you've got a certain amount of brand loyalty, especially with Conflict 47. A lot of people are like, I really like Conflict 47. I really want to support it. And I'm like, yes, good. This is good. This means your game will continue to exist. It means that your game will, not be going anywhere and all that kind of stuff. And that's all good. But I do look at these prices and I do wonder if it maybe might just put off your casual, you've got this one, 95 quid for your starter set. There's not, you've got like 6 of these dudes and a leader, a little tank, a walker and these dudes and some plastic. You look at what GW will give you in a starter set, and you're certainly comparable for the 95 quid. Like, that gets you one of the bigger 40k starter sets. Not like the big launch set that they do, but the starter set that they do. It gets you that. This is combat patrol price, and I'm not sure you're getting all that much more stuff. So, a bit of a weird one. We'll see how Conflict 47 goes. I imagine it will do just fine. But I think that what they might have done is gone a little bit higher on the price, on the acceptance that it might lead to slightly reduced sales. I mean, if you can sell less for more, you're going to, aren't you? But I did. When this first came out, I was just like, I'm not entirely sure. But the game system's good. I mean, Andy Chambers has done it. It's not going to be shit, let's face it.
Lord Chambers.
But when you, But they are definitely a step up from what they used to be, because the models used to be really rough. And I think they have got some of the old models dotted around in here by looking at some of these prices. Was it these guys? Or are these new? I think these might be new sculpts. Metal. Oh, I don't know now. But yeah, four of them for 36 quid. And I'm like, they're not that great. Although I do think these might be new, because I remember the old ones looking quite dodgy. I did do a short story, which I never got a chance to submit, about a squad of these guys hunting down some British Tommies that were sent out to retrieve some tech.
Ah, okay.
Like a horror story type thing.
Aye.
Sitting around
Sounds
in a
good.
Google Doc somewhere. And then, yeah, you've got Bolt Action. Obviously, you've got a third edition of Bolt Action. You know. And again, here's your starter. Quite a chunk more there for 108 quid, I think. Well, it's reduced, obviously. I presume that's the new Bolt Action rulebook. Don't know now. Yeah. Third edition rulebook.
Yeah. So why would they still be selling the old one?
Well, I don't know if they're just selling off old stock and that's why it's reduced. But,
No.
you know, if that's your bag, I mean, Bolt Action is a great game. The activation system for Bolt Action I love. Draw it out of a bag randomly. You don't know who's going next.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I was
Really
very
nice.
shocked to hear Penny say that she was like a fucking boss at it.
Isn't it? It's mad.
Dark
Absolutely
Horse.
mad. But yeah. And if you don't mind having a French copy, he's got a French one there. But yeah, I mean, I got a Bolt Action army and started on it and everything, but I ended up shifting it after leaving Warlord. I was like, yeah, I don't really need another game. 'Cause the idea was to get into it and to play it with the guys and maybe try and move over to the studio and get involved in the kind of development side of things. But none of that happened. But it's nice that option's there. It's definitely nice that option's there. And it looks like they're still doing good stuff. And it looks like their models have improved a little bit. I mean, I got this. And it's like, it's quite a lot of dudes for 60 quid. You know?
Yeah. You can tell they're older.
You know, so and these they're heroic in scale and sort of the style, but I always said that, you know, when it comes to these kind of games, people don't care quite so much how they look. You know, nobody is entering these guys in a international painting competition.
No,
this is a game.
And people, what they remind me of is the little green army men that you get in like Toy Story and stuff,
like those, but like several steps up. You know, they're not that crude. They're not these one-piece fucking, you know, models. I've put these together. They're not terrible models in the slightest. Cool. But Warlord take advantage of the fact that people aren't so fussed about the models. I think, you know, GW is more of a miniature company that has game rules to sell the models.
And that's the truth.
Whereas Warlord, you know, the games are better and the models are just there so you can play the games, I guess is the way to put it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they seem to have a fairly good year. That's good. I don't think they've done anything else. I know they stopped their Judge Dredd game that they were doing, but that license ran out, I presume. But yeah, people want me to mention Conflict 47, and yeah, it is good. I love the fact that Andy Chambers did it. I think the rules that he's done are really cool. Nice expansion on the Bolt Action with a bit more hero emphasis. But yeah, it's like, how much? So 18 quid for 12 dice. Again, bit cheaper than GW, but not by a lot.
I'd say not by a lot.
Not by a lot. So that's Warlord as well. Cool. So we're going to look at some more companies a little bit later, including Titty Combat. But for now, let's just dive into our 30k section, because it is rapidly heading towards New Year's Day, and I presume you're going to want to get to bed at some point.
Yeah.
Right, we'll fly through these then, because we're going to have a lot of crossover on these anyway, to be honest, mate. A lot of crossover on these.
Well, I don't know, you may see a bit of a bias in mine.
Let's have a look. Okay. Okay, yeah, I mean, we've got like there's a bit of crossover there. This won't take too long. Right,
I tried to choose stuff that that didn't have like an existing resin model, and if it did, then it brought something new with it.
Yeah, yeah, I get that, because that's why I didn't pick like the Myrmidons, for example. I was like, well,
Yeah,
just yeah, we've kind of got those already.
they're not out this year either.
So this is your
I wish
first
they
one.
were. Yes.
Very nice. This is almost like if this turned up in Necromunda, I wouldn't be surprised. You know,
Yeah,
it's
true.
kind of that kind of level.
I've got a few reservations about like the the servo arms on the back
The
because
snippy
they
claw
don't.
don't look particularly effective.
No.
It's like she's doing litter picking.
Yeah, if they'd have been a little bit more kind of like retracted back and a bit more kind of like reticulated down, I'd have thought that'd have been an
So
improvement.
it's a little
But
bit more like a little Mechanicum Lictor, for example. Yeah.
exactly, yeah. But this was definitely a departure for the Mechanicum, like style wise, and it definitely injected a bit of like Necromunda, like what into
Yes,
it.
yeah, it's definitely a bit of necro about it. Yeah, I like that. I mean, as I say, it's weird because when I look at this kind of thing, I don't think Horus Heresy, and that's not just because it's a lady. It's just
Yeah,
that does look like a Necromunda model to me. It
it
really
does. Yeah,
does. But no,
I,
it's a fine
I,
choice. I didn't see that for
a
some
little,
reason.
a little bit of me sort of goes, I wonder if it's originally designed
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Necromunda, and then someone went, actually, we could do with that, because I'm not sure if the little scribe dude that is with her actually has any rules. I need to double check.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, if you told me that, if you based that differently and said that was from Necro, I'd be like, yep, it's another nice Necro model.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
pretty cool. Got a little custom las pistol and everything.
I think it's an Architect pistol.
I was Arctic. Okay. Oh, I've just noticed she's only got one arm as well. Okay.
Yeah, the other one's a sword.
Mm. At least
It's
it's
like,
got
lady, you
two.
got one.
At least it's got two bends in it, unlike the fucking Slaughterbound. You literally can't do anything apart from just wave it at the elbow. Nice one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
it's
good,
like,
good first choice, man. Good
it's
first
like, lady,
choice.
you got one job. You don't need a proper arm for that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Well, what we'll do is because we really do have a lot of crossover on this, so we'll go for
Hello.
yours, and then some of them will be mine, and then we're just going to look at like a 15 awesome heresy models basically.
Yeah,
Because your next one is one that I put on there.
nice.
Crack. No. Oh, for fuck's sake! Not Kratos. How do you spell Kraknos?
A Karaknos.
Ah, Karak. Fucking stupid. Fucking.
I'm sure it means something.
Probably nicked it from somewhere. There we go.
Yeah.
What a beautiful tank.
See, now this one I almost didn't put in, but parts of it are subtly different to the old resin ones. So I thought, you know what?
Yeah.
That's fine.
And also making this out of resin would just be an absolute wanker.
Trust me, wasn't fun.
I've got so much Mechanicum just sitting on sprues in boxes I really should get round to. What I love everything. This is just like I look at 40k,
And you just go, where did you go wrong?
and I do, yeah, I do, and I go back to this. I'm just like, this is perfect. This is literally perfect. I mean, that is just, I love that. I love every single element of that design, from the Cthulhu head all the way to the, the arms that hold the guns on the back, because we need to keep the doors clear, and yeah. Oh man, I've got to get my Mechanicum stuff done.
Oh, apparently, Karkinos is the ancient Greek word for crab, which is quite close to that.
Okay, yeah.
Which I can sort of see.
I feel like we should throw it all at Pete. Just literally just give him loads of 40k names.
I usually do. I usually do, and I'm like, "What the fuck does this mean?" And he's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, this is some Warhammer shit again, ain't it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it is Greek. You Greek person, answer me."
Translate.
But he did tell me that the Krios tank, the other tank that the Mechanicum get, is Greek for goat, which I thought was quite cool.
That is funny. Yeah, awesome choice. As I say, that's on my list. Next one for you. Oh, this is the Blood Angel lad, isn't it?
Yeah, I proper liked him.
Yeah,
I thought he was really close to the illustration in the book.
Yep, definitely.
And that impressed me quite a lot.
Yeah, stupidly ornate, just beautiful. Oh man.
But not overly ornate.
No, but how can they get 30k so right and then
I
get
know.
40k so wrong. I know
I
it's
know.
resin. I know that's one thing, but
I mean, look at this, and then look at what the sanguinary guard became, and it's just like,
good. I never noticed that in his backpack. That's amazing.
yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, awesome mod. 40. Bloody hell.
Like I said, we're only going to buy one, so
Yeah,
you're going to make
true.
it count.
Although to be fair, when it's resin, it's even less of an issue, because like it's not like you've got to tool a sprue. You've just got to make a mold to cast it.
Yeah.
It's not. Trust me, it's not so bad. It's not so expensive. The raw material costs more, but the actual making of the mold, I think, is not as expensive or elaborate. Okay, this guy. Yeah, I like this guy. I just felt that they should have been in a squad somewhere.
He's an HQ.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I think we should have a squad of them, but yeah, it's cool.
They did like a Skitarii upgrade kit that you can get in resin, which upgrades the 40k Skitarii to Secutari, which is like a Titan guard. So if you end up with an engine kill and a Titan's down there, like, get the fucking Secutari over there and salvage everything, protect the site.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I mean, why GW? Why can't we have this in 40k? Why have we got some stupid cunt on stilts?
Wow.
Come on, GW.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, nice one. Okay, next up, Mark II Tactical Squad, Mark II Assault Squad. I don't think we need to look at those. We know those are really nice.
Good.
And then on my list, Rapier batteries. Yeah, these were cool.
These guys I really liked because the crew are brand new.
Yeah, the crew got this whole new sort of like engineer type armor.
Yeah, almost Tepmarini.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, they essentially are, I suppose, but not.
And just so nice to have plastic ones that you haven't got to fuck about with anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, the humble rapier. Look at that, Matt. Look at that. Look, it's a face that looks like a face.
It
doesn't look like a fucking cartoon. It doesn't look like a cartoon,
face.
Matt. It looks like a face.
In plastic.
Can be done. Yeah, great choice. Was there two different versions, or was it like a multi-build kit? I can't remember the rapier.
No, there's two. There's a set with heavy bolters and a graviton, and then there's another one with laser destroyers and something else.
I've broken the website, Matt.
It's not hard.
Look, rapier, same page. £6 million website, and I've broken it. It's even worse. Look, it starts off with the Axiarch, and then it goes rapiers.
Oh,
and then it goes
well
back
done.
to the Axiarch at the bottom. Absolute clown shoes.
So unfortunate.
Oh, that might be. Oh, look at that, because it was on the Axiarch page, and then I guess because I searched it.
Don't confuse it, for God's sake.
It's going to blow up in a minute. I'm going to see the smoke. I'm going to see the smoke coming from Lenton, from Warhammer World. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, that was it. Quad launcher. There was a laser destroyer and a quad launcher on the other one.
Yeah, it is. I just want to look at the head again. I just want to be like, look. It's a face. It looks like a face. Look at that. Look.
I think the crew's actually different for each one.
It doesn't look like some cartoony bollocks.
No. But that was another thing that I liked. The crew for each set are different.
Yes.
They didn't just use the same sprue.
Yeah, these are great. Yeah, there's still loads of stuff that we're missing from Horus. I get it. 40k is your cash cow. No matter what Grognard like us might like, 40k is what's going to keep getting you money, and therefore it's what's going to keep getting the focus of your development costs. But why the fuck don't we have a land speeder? Why don't we have a Storm Eagle yet?
Innit? Oh, that fucking Storm Eagle, especially the resin one. It's one of my favourite models, but fucking hell, it was such a chore to put together.
I sold it. I took one look at the panels and I went, I'm not sorting it out.
Literally got to the point where I did mine, and Neil went, "Oh, I've got one of those if you want to put it together." And I was like, "Mate, I need at least a year to recover from the one that I've just done."
Not happening.
Nah.
Yeah. I mean, people won't be surprised. We prefer the 40k, sorry, the 30k aesthetic to the 40k one. Simple as that.
Far more sensible.
Every single thing I look at when I look at 30k, I'm just like, and that is why. The castle rooms, I didn't see this guy on the list of releases, but yeah, it's nice.
Yep. Yeah, the Space Wolf stuff for 30k is actually good as well. I like the way they've gone with a more of a grey and less of a blue.
Yes, I do kind of prefer that darker,
slightly more wolfy
shade
colour
that they've gone with. Yeah, it's not the blue. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Hasn't got a stupid wolf head.
Yeah, it's like a sort of Mark V. It's like really ornate sort of
God, look at
Mark V armor.
Handsome chap right there. It's another face that doesn't look like a cartoon, Matt.
That's a Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan. That is,
isn't it? It doesn't look like a cartoon. I look at that and I look at Huron Blackheart and I'm like, how can you say that Huron Blackheart's a good fucking model? You just no.
It is.
Yeah, nice one, man. Yeah, I didn't see these on the Sunday previews when I went through the website, so I don't know if maybe I'm missing something.
Some of them were snuck out.
Proper little sneaky ones, yeah. Traitor Herald. This guy was pretty good from what I remember.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at him now and I'm kind of like, yeah. But then I look at it and I'm like, if I wanted traitors, I'd be happy with that model.
Yeah, I mean, it's not anything special about it, but that's what I like about the Horus Heresy, dude. Is like they don't feel the need to
overbling it. Well. Until 3rd edition, they didn't feel the need to overbling it. But you look at that fucking Centurion in power armor that came with the Saturnine box, and you're like, what the fuck? Someone just sneezed shit at that guy, and it just all stuck.
We haven't got to the worst of 30k yet, Matt.
I didn't actually put him on my list.
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice. There's just nothing wrong with him. And again, a face that looks like an actual fucking face and not a cartoon. And as Big L Nobod says, inconsistency is key. Yeah, I mean, we were just saying like the difference between Special Design Studio and the normal. I think the design brief for each is very different. I think 40k. Just make this cartoony. It's fine. And then on the Horus Heresy side, they're like, no, don't make it cartoony. Because
this is for grown-ups.
Fucking stupid.
Can you not?
Nice one, man. And I love the fact how they're identifiably of the armor, Mark. They just give them something a little bit different,
Yeah.
Don't go over the top. They just give them something a little bit different.
Yeah, gotta say, not really sure what chainmail adds to power armor, but it looks cool.
There is a rule of cool thing though, isn't there?
Yeah.
And it's like that's one thing that I missed from the new Huron model. Where the fuck's his chainsaw? His chainmail loincloth thingy? Can't call it a loincloth. It's made of mail, but that was missing. And I was like, no, we'll just put a cloak on him and make him like every other Chaos Lord instead. Nice one. The next one I don't really agree with, but that's all right. It's not my list. This is your list we're going through.
Again, this one, if it was in order, it should have been a bit further down the list. I mean, it's almost finished anyway. Please, not that one. The one with the other weapons.
Right. Did you know what that made me laugh? On GW's best of list for the year, they had both versions of this for two different.
No.
Two different positions.
Entries.
Who are
cheeky fuckers.
Isn't it?
So this one, the one you get in a Saturnine box, I am very much okay with. Having built mine, I'm like, yes, this is acceptable. It doesn't look like a stupid batshit Terminator design from the Fifth Element.
Yeah. I don't hate this. It looks good. My problem with this is I just never felt that we needed to have anything bigger than a Leviathan.
No, I entirely agree. And I'm kind of like, but as soon as you have, this one isn't overly shit.
And,
the point where
more sort of like, yes, Vulcan made some of these, just some of them, and kept them secret. But now they're not secret and everybody's got them and they were there all along and they were Istvan. I'm like, no, fuck off. I mean, it's an all right model. It's got a few 40k design cues that I don't necessarily like. But it's not a bad model per se. But as I said, I kind of wanted the Leviathan to be the biggest and the baggest.
I do as well.
And then we got this, and I'm like,
I think what sums this up for me is it's not an abomination. It's abominable, but it's not an abomination. And to me, that makes sense. Like I look at it and I'm like,
it's got to make sense to somebody. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I don't hate it. I did not buy the Saturn 9 box set. I just remember when they got these out at the preview, I was just like, oh my god, it's so big that it just makes, you know, you put a Sabre or something used to it next to it, and the Sabre's not like the biggest tank or anything, but it just
no, the Sabre's the smallest.
Exactly.
The smallest
it just looks ridiculous. Castaphone was perfect size, being just the right size to stand beside Space Marine Brothers. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Whereas like a Space Marine barely comes up to this guy's knee, unless you're Assassinine, and you know, which we're going to get to in a minute. So
yeah, it's a bit OTT, but I will point out in the Imperialis, like Ruin of the Salamanders, the Salamanders specifically have more of these than anyone else and form like a company-sized unit out of them.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool. On one hand, it's kind of cool. On the other hand, it's kind of buy on you shit. It's cool kind of thing.
Yeah. But, I mean, I didn't hate this. I was very torn on the Saturn 9 box set, and if they hadn't have released the Mark III tacticals at the same time, I may well have picked this. You know, the Saturn 9 box set up. But as they did,
a fucking good choice.
I was just like, well, that's all I want out of it, so I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, it was an odd choice by them. I still haven't put my Terminators together. I don't know if I'll bring myself to do it.
And you put this guy on your best of list as well.
Yeah.
Few too many dwarven design influences there for me, but he's all right.
I think it's just Iron Warriors, so there's a lot of angular chunks.
They've tried to make it like chevrons.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it just ends up looking kind of dwarfy instead. He's all right. I mean, nice and chunky.
I never really noticed that, but I think it's just angular, straight, chunky industrial lines.
Yeah.
Bosh. But as far as Cataphracti goes, I'm like, yeah, looks all right. Does the job.
I do like about this Cataphract is it does look like walking tank armor.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
It's not all pinched in at the waist, and we're going to get to that in a minute. Don't worry. So I'll give you that for it, definitely. He's got a massive hammer.
Yes. I think that's a Grav Crusher. Like, it's unique to the Iron Warriors.
Yeah. Again, a face that doesn't look like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yep, nice one. And then that brings us to, well, and we've got a little bit of crossover. So I did put this on my list. I wish it had been a Storm Eagle.
Yeah.
But it is adorable, plastic and cute.
Yeah, I figured they were like, you know what, seeing as we're doing the Auxilia in plastic,
I think so, yeah.
Bust this out and get it done, because it's the only flyer they've got as a transport.
I just want to know how you fit for 4 Charonite Ogrins in there, to be honest.
I don't think you can anymore. I don't think they fit.
They FAQ'd that, did they?
No, that was Imperialis, where they weren't bulky.
Imperialis, yeah.
Yeah, but I think they're factoring that now, so they don't fit.
Yeah, it's nice, man. I just like seeing little things like this.
Good. It's like a little cheeky tail gunner. Look at that Harvest Lighter. We could just blow the shit out of that. It's flying straight overhead.
What I love about it is you can blatantly see that there's like a mount here for a tripod or something.
Yeah, sticking at the bottom.
It's either fallen off and they've forgotten to put it on there, or they've changed their minds with the design. But that guy's got he's got some upper body strength, dude.
Fucking, isn't he? Like, he's just holding that up. He's got about 12 abs there. Yeah. Put it in.
Yeah, I like the Arthur. So I was like, yeah, am I going to get one? Probably not. Do I like it anyway? Yes, I do. Right, next up for me, I've done that one. I put this on there because.
Oh no! Wait! What? I have to point out on the 360 view of the lighter. The multi-laser is on a little extendy arm that's extending out of the hatch.
Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Let's go back. I figured there had to be something about it. Oh, yeah, I see it. So the angle's just hidden it because it's like that.
Yeah, it's just sort of pivoted out.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Because like otherwise that guy's going to like bench a Space Marine. Come here, brother. I have you, my lord.
I must practice.
Gains for the Emperor. Yeah, I think that's great. I love how dorky it is, you know?
Yeah, it's just like a mass-produced cheapo flying taxi, and that's pretty much it. And I'm like, you put that in a fucking war zone. What's wrong with you?
Awesome. Yes. Brilliant
A
stuff.
flying rhino.
Right. So the only things that I had in there that you did, I mean, I put this on there because I was like, yeah, well, they're not 40k scale, but maybe we'll get them in 40k scale one day.
Well, we've got them in resin.
Here we go. Yeah, it's like 420 quid though. I mean, I know it'd be like
Yeah.
180 if they ever made it in plastic, but I saw these and I was like, yes, awesome.
They're quite cool. I bought 2 packets, so I had 4, and then I was like, wait a minute, I think I've overdone this.
You
And
ain't
got rid
gonna
of the
need
other 2
4,
to nil.
mate.
No, got rid of the rest for nil.
Kind of surprised that's not drilled out though, to be honest. Yeah, just awesome. I put that on there because I was just like, look, you could do it in plastic, just like might have to break this up a little bit, and you know. Big on Nobod, new cataphracti, boring. Oh, you wait. They're on one of our lists. I've broken the website again, Matt. Look, it's like, no, screw you guys.
God.
You only spent £6 million on me. You expect me to work consistently?
How very dare you?
How very dare you? So another thing I did have on my list was, oh no, I won't find it here actually. I'll need to go and look in here because it has not been released yet. Thanks for that. Fine, let's put in World Championship preview. There we go. Boom. The Vulture Axe. I love it.
They are good, but
It's so cool, man. It's got so many of the. You can see where the Nurgle one came from.
yes,
Like,
that's one thing I do like about
the
it.
fact that we have it in plastic now, I'm just like, yes.
Well, not yet. Soon.
Well, first of all, in this stupid box set, it comes with a load of models that are on the worst list. But yes, eventually.
I actually really like those. I like those Skitarii that are in there.
I think you're weird, and I put them on my worst list because I knew you wouldn't.
That's why you like me. I never would.
So yeah, the Vulture Axe I loved. What did I just put on my list? Only one more thing that you didn't, and I was surprised you didn't put this on your list. Oh, I think it's because you said you wouldn't do anything that was in resin, but I felt that this was just impressive.
The Fellblade, it was on there when I took it off to fit on some other stuff.
I felt this was impressive enough to put it on there. The fact that we now have a plastic, super heavy Space Marine tank.
I'm only passingly familiar with the old resin version that you could probably kill someone with, but I didn't think it was different enough to warrant me sticking on my list. But it is a fucking nice model.
You can put this one together without wanting to kill somebody. I remember trying to put a resin Sakaran together before once, and I was just like, it's literally not parallel. Like it's there's no way this goes together without me making it 20% green stuff. What the hell is going on? So I felt like putting this on there. Just I haven't got one yet. I will be getting one at some point. Awesome that we've now got this beast available to us in plastic. Now please make the Perforian, because otherwise I'm just going to have to
Yeah, I'm not sure they will.
It's only a knight.
It's only a model.
Right, so let's get to the worst at 30k, because I did actually choose some Age of Sigmar and the old world models as well, whereas you didn't. So
I didn't.
The worst of 30k. The first worst of 30k that we both have on our list is these guys. SAS9 Terminators.
Oh god. Just why?
I mean, they're even more anatomically impossible than the normal ones. I was more happy with the Imperialist size Fellblades. It's too big for standard scale for me. I kind of get that Legion Imperialis is the only game where you're going to be able to properly play heresy feeling battles. I've always said that all you're ever playing in Horus Heresy Age of Darkness is a skirmish. That's all you're ever playing, a large skirmish in the grand scale of the heresy. Whereas Legion Imperialis gives you the ability to actually play games that feel like they're part of the heresy. But I just love the fact that we've got a plastic Fellblade. I wanted one ever since they said when they first did second edition Heresy, and I'm just glad it's there. I'm just like, yes, I want that.
It's a nice option to have. I think they're somewhat limited in scale as to when you can include them because.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, like, you need to play a big game just to get it in there.
I think there's still a 25% limit on Lords of War, and given that they're 650 points, I think you need roughly 2,500 points at least to even put one on the table.
To even put on the table, yeah. But that's not. I mean, like, even if I don't get to field it, I'm happy with just having the model kind of thing. As part of my display army. I kind of wish they hadn't done the Kratos and they just gone straight into doing the Fellblade, to be honest. Although I understand where the Kratos comes into it.
It's cool tank.
It's the tank that you can take instead of the super heavy. But I like the fact we've got the super heavy. I don't realistically expect to see a Mastodon in plastic, if I'm being completely honest with you. Just like the Stormbird or anything like that. So these guys, I don't like them, Matt. I don't like them at all.
No,
and I really hate the one with the two ranged weapons. I'm like, where are your elbows, mate? What's going on?
It's just I don't even like I've said it before and I'll say it again. The old metal models, I know some people love them for the nostalgia value. They were crap. It's just a shit design, if you ask me. Like, how can you slap that design next to what is now an Indominus like classic Terminator and be like, oh, this one's good? It's not. And the fact that they've redone those in plastic for like 30 years later is just kind of like, you can't be at the bottom of the barrel, surely.
No.
That you're dredging up designs from 30 years ago that only a handful of people ever had. I had one. I literally gave it to the staff at Warhammer World that were in charge of the cabinets and said, please put this in for somewhere historical because I fucking hate it and I want to see it. I want to see it do some good.
Yeah, and I really hated the fact that they had their own version of the Aquila as well. Which is like,
it's like a Saturnine Aquila.
Cheapens the bloody Emperor's Children being the only ones to bear it and all that kind of stuff. And
I really don't think it'd be quite so bad if you lost those ridiculous shoulder pads.
Well, oddly enough, I did see somebody who got rid of these shoulder pads, got rid of this stupid little shoulder pad here, put normal Space Marine shoulder pads here, and kind of converted it into a Terminator champion type dude. And it actually looked kind of cool. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I think I would be more okay with these if they made a couple of changes to the design so that they actually looked like they anatomically worked, and they
weren't actually put a dude in them.
And they weren't so big.
They didn't look like the gold things from the Fifth Element.
Yeah. They're just too damn big. Just no. Once
unnecessary.
Again, you've gone and taken stuff that you've already got, and then you've gone, no, this thing's bigger and better, so buy this instead.
It must be. And it's like, no.
It kind of matters.
It's not better just because it's bigger.
What is technically, or as close as you can get to a historical game, which is what the heresy technically is. Yeah, cool. So that was on my list as well.
It's like, you can ask most ladies, but I wouldn't recommend you ask. It's like, just because it's bigger doesn't mean it's better.
This was next.
Speaking of which,
just kind of pointless. Okay.
Yeah, in like a 30k scale game, I don't see the point in this. Like, it's a manned turret. For some reason, they were deemed valuable enough to be given a fucking automatic Pavance, which is what the Derridio should have had as a carapace option, like an invuln shield bubble. Instead, they slapped it on this, and it's like, really on this turret is valuable enough to be shielded. Like, what? It makes
such a weird
a lot more sense
in a starter set as well, dude.
Yeah, it's just a turret that no one asked for. Like, they make a lot more sense in Legions Imperialis, where you get 3 different variants of it, and they're actually useful. But in this, it's just like, really? Like, the vehicle's had enough of a hard vehicles had enough of a hard time as it was, and then you felt the need to put in a fucking turret specifically designed for destroying vehicles.
And you can tell it's online only because no fucker's going to buy it. You can still get these for 20
No.
quid on eBay. Still.
I'm not surprised. Like, I don't get it.
So,
I've not even taken mine off the sprue. I'm like, no.
It's still on there. So that made the list
Yeah.
next. This next one for you is a bit. I don't remember this, but you don't like this for some reason. Oh yeah, I wasn't a fan of this guy.
There you go. It's the fucking helmet.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's a bit early.
It is. It's like, did you come straight from a Saturday morning? You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
From a children's show with that helmet.
I mean, it's
actually really
a better chaos model for most of the 40k range. You know, I mean, it's an improvement over most of the 40k range, but as compared to the 30k stuff, yeah, it's a little bit sort of like, God, that escalated quickly. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I didn't hate it enough to put it in my.
It looks, for a change, the only time I'd probably ever say it looks much better without the helmet.
Yeah, it does look a lot better without the helmet. And again, face it doesn't look like a cartoon. They can do it.
You know what it is? I think if you lose the horns, the face sort of looks like the bad guy from She.E.B.S.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it does.
Like I have a daughter. We watch She.E.B.S. Okay, I don't watch it myself. Although
he's got all the DVDs.
I do, but like the new version of it that they had on Netflix is actually pretty decent, and I would watch that over the Adam Smith mess of a He-Man that they did any day, despite the fact they had a great cast.
Kevin Smith, you mean, not Adam Smith?
That's the one. Sorry, Adam. You do a great job with Artifact Games. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, no, that's cool. We won't be here much longer.
It's almost next year.
We are going to be exactly just into the next year, which we are going to make by looks of things. It's only a few minutes away. What the fuck, are they not out yet?
What's that?
The new Cataphracti.
I think they're up for pre-order at the moment.
GW says no.
Are they out?
Oh, only as part of this set.
Yeah, there you go.
Here we go.
They just look too. They look too skinny. I don't get it.
Skinny, man. They're too skinny. They're meant to be walking tanks. They're meant to be walking. What? No. I don't know why they've got this pinched-in waist. It's nearly the only problem I have with them. Just why? Why have you tried to make them look like that? There you go. There's a better angle of it. It's like they've been on Ozempic. I don't understand. Yeah, really disappointed. I'll get the old ones and scale them up with a 3D printer. I think I don't know why they've tried to refine them and made them look less clunky. The whole idea of Cataphracti is it is like a clunky suit.
Clunky tank. Yeah. It's a peculiar choice. It really is.
Very odd that they scaled it up and then decided to change it. I mean, you could have just scaled it up and everything would be fine. And you went from 10 to a box to 6 to a box. And I'm like, what?
I'd be tempted to get that if it didn't have a Leviathan in it. I'm like, I don't need another one. One is enough. The breaches are cool.
But yeah, at least we've got faces that don't look like cartoons again. Well, they're not quite. You can tell they're plastic and not resin, but they're better.
It's because they're 30k faces.
But yeah, those Cataphracti. They made my list. Any other thing that made my list that wasn't?
I kind of like them, but like I don't understand the people's obsession with thinking that Terminator's a tool. I'm like, the Marines inside are the same size.
Yep.
Like, do they have platform boots on and then a chunky like foot high carapace over the helmet? I don't think so.
No, exactly. It's very odd. This was the last one for the bad of 30k. Saturnine Praetor.
What is that Iron Halo all about?
It's mental, isn't it?
It's like people are like, yeah, I got a crack grenade through it. Boom, through it goes.
Brother,
it's like basketball.
I cannot get into the Land Raider because my Iron Halo prevents me.
It's a baffling choice.
Happy New Year, bro! It is officially
Happy New Year
here in the UK.
It is.
Happy New Year,
2026 is go.
2026 is a go, and we're starting it this way. Yay! maybe.
Complaining.
You know, it's in the channel name and everything. We're going to get into some nice fantasy models in a minute. Yeah, this guy again, just way too big, way too. I was just like, what? No. It's like when you're like practically up to the face on a not Castaferum, a Contemptor Dreadnought. I have to say that
Something's up.
maybe you're a bit too big.
I'd love to see the official Games Workshop design sketches for these with the marine inside. Where does the marine go? The torso's fine. The limbs are problematic.
His feet would literally be here. It's like a human cosplaying a space marine,
Yeah, it is. That's pretty exactly what it is. Must be an in joke or something.
I did think he looked better like this though. This alternate
He
build.
does.
Does
That's a good pose, but again, lose the shoulders. Doesn't
big,
need a silly iron hat.
Yeah. I mean, even if the shoulders sort of like just sat further down on it, maybe a little bit, because then you'd
exactly.
cover this up, and they don't need to be fine. There. That's stupid. Because if these were lower down, you wouldn't need them, I guess. But
nope.
Yeah.
I actually gave mine to Gribbs. I sold it to him. I was like, I don't fucking want this. Get it out of my house.
Yeah, again, I think I can pick one up off eBay, but it's too big. I'll 3D print it and I'll print it smaller. You know, I'll just... Yeah. And no, I'm not modelling for advantage. I just don't want it to look shit.
No, I really need to get alternative pawl drawns for it, because those are just ridiculous.
Yeah, too much. I mean, I just... going to get stuck on everything about Halo. Yeah, exactly. I mean, big. I mean, this was the thing. They put it next to the Primarchs, and I was just like, no, you fucked it. You've fucked it. You've completely fucked it.
The thing is, like, the arms and legs have got ball joints. They look like literal mechanical ball joints. Yeah, I'm like, where's the rest of the marine?
Where's your arm? There is no arm. Like, they must have their arms folded with a little like joypad here in the chest,
like a crisis suit.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Bonkers.
What the fuck?
I just don't. I don't know what they were thinking with Saturn 9. It's so unnecessary. Didn't need it. No. Didn't need it. Where the fuck is the plastic Storm Eagle?
Yeah. The rules for him in Legions Imperialis are really weird. They're sort of like Terminators crossed with the Roller vehicles, because all their weapons are like medium to short range, and their closest assault factor is worse than normal Terminators.
Yep. I did have one more, which we don't even need to move for. These, I'm sorry, I think these are the biggest piece of shit going.
They're great.
I think you're weird. Their heads are too small, their legs are too big, their arms, what's going on?
I'm looking forward to seeing them properly, is what I'll say. And they're Mechanicum. They make them what they need to be. Clearly they wanted more legs than anything else, and that's what they got.
They look fucking atrocious, mate.
They look great. Although I will say that there's a fucking odd choice of colours for Skitarii.
The colours are horrific, but...
Why are they Death Guard colours? Don't understand.
I like... shoulder gorget, and then the heads up. What, they Cardassians or something? No, these are horrific. They're just, the silhouette is just like straight up, straight out. I'm like, no.
Works for me. I'm cool with that.
I don't want Skitarii that look like letters of the alphabet.
I'm not sure what letters you're referring to.
That one looks like a T. Yeah. No, I hate these, man. I saw these, and I thought these were like singularly the worst thing in the reveal, apart from
Battle
the new
Pilgrims.
Sigmar, Maggot King.
I want them out, and I want them out now. I want to see exactly what the fuck they are. I want to see the rules for them.
It'll be a challenge. You can get some, because I know you're going to get them anyway.
Absolutely will.
And you just see what you can do with them, basically, because...
I reckon it's going to be a January job when I've got no fucking money.
Yeah, probably. I just know, what the fuck? And you've got that weird pointy chainmail again, and random crack grenades bolted on like it's a kitback. No. Awful. Nice, awful. And that goes for
I like
them.
him.
I know you do.
I like him. You can see the dude inside. Like, he's got some thighs into the top of those very long legs. And then there's nothing from the knee down. They're like, you don't need that. We've got your metal legs instead.
Like,
off you go.
If they're a bit, it just looks like, this is the thing. Is this what it looks like? This looks like one model, at 32mm scale,
And
then
they slap
everything
longer legs on
below
it
the
from trying to.
legs looks like a 40 mil scale model, and they've just touched a
To
32.
me, it looks like they've slapped the Skitari top half on like a Rust or Dune Stalker bottom half from 40k, and I love both of those models, so I'm fine with it.
And then they've given it some weird electric guitar for a gun.
I'm also okay with that
No,
because it
no,
looks more like the galvanic rifles from the Skitari than it does anything from 30k.
they're horrific. I might not have minded on a one-off, but as a squad, I'm just no. Oh my god! Every time I look at them, they offend me. Right? Okay.
I think I might just get a box and then just and put the Voltrax in the bin just to annoy you.
You son of a bitch.
I mean, I would, but oh yeah.
Okay, so we're going to have a quick look at a couple of companies because I know it's getting late, and then we're going to round off with the Age of Sigmar and the old world stuff, which won't take long because I'm the only one who bothered to do it. But I did want to look at War Machine again quickly because obviously War Machine has been bought by Steamforge Games, who I did nearly end up working for. And I kind of wanted to focus on War Machine because War Machine are like. I didn't think War Machine was going to make it. Obviously, it was under Privateer Press. And I was just like, if any of them is going to go under, it's going to be that one.
No.
I didn't think it was going to survive, which is a shame because it's a good system in its own right. It's got a cool, well, at least back when I used to play it, it was basically that if you can kill the leader, you win. That was basically how
it was sort of like Total War, like in Warhammer Fantasy.
Yeah, kind of. So you did have still missions you could do, still get points, but if you managed to kill the opposing army's leader or warband's leader, then you get an instant win, no matter what the points are. So even if you're losing really badly on points and objectives, if you can sometimes get a sneak killing on the opponent's leader, you win the game regardless. And I thought that was really cool. And it also had alternate activation and like these cool cards with the wounds in it you could mark off with a pen and everything. Very, very cool. The look of the armies, generally, I was just like, yeah, take it or leave it. Kind of, they were okay. But I wasn't massive on it. But the big problem with it was the pricing. It was metal models, Restic models, and it was way expensive. And the problem I have with it now is that it's still mental expensive, but now I think it's 3D printed. So there's your price. 40 quid for some, not tiny models. Shipped from the USA. Fucking hell. But they're all 3D printed. So I'm just like,
Interesting.
all of a sudden, like, you're not making the Trench Crusade look so bad all of a sudden. I like comparable at least.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no, I just very odd, very bold of them to be the first company to try and stick with the 3D thing and make that a business model that will work for them. But at the same time, 20 quid for free 3D printed models is ridiculous. So yeah, really just kind of a bit baffled by War Machine because it was always not a bad game, but I always figured it was going to go under, and it didn't go under. It got bought out by Steamforge Games, and they bought P3 paints back. Yay! Thank you so much for that. But I'm not sure how this 3D printed thing's going to work. Really not. Made to order, shipped from America. Please allow 6 to 10 weeks for manufacturing plus shipping time. Who the fuck's going to buy it? Very odd. Very odd. So that was one. And the other one I wanted to look at really quickly was Parabellum Games, who do Conquest. Conquest is another rank and file game. Real nice models. Like, really nice models. Let's see if we can find some. Here we go. Like, they're sort of like almost historical, I suppose, but not historical. Where's the ones that I really like? They've got like fucking dinosaurs and shit. These guys?
Dino Riders.
Kind of. There they are.
Oh, nice.
So like, yeah, really, really cool model. Like, they're not cheap. These are like a bigger bigger scale as well. So that was Dwegon, wasn't it? No, Wadroon.
Wadroon is going to sue somebody.
Where the fuck is your store?
No shops for you.
Isn't it? E-shop. Uh-oh. Oh, no, hang on. Okay. Good Lord, this is all doing my head in already. Right, Wadroon. Fuck's sake. Here we go. Right. So, here we go. So, I just want to find a starter set because I just want to show what it's like. Yeah. So here we go. So here's your Wadroon thing. You've got a great big Quetzalcoatlus, that kind of like these guys things. But the scale on these models is huge. These are like 40 mil, 48 mil something.
Oh, wow.
They're massive, massive models. And I think they're really nice models as well. And these are sort of like the opposite end of what I was talking about with Mantic, where I think the models in these are the level of GW, but because they're bigger, they're more expensive. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. That's awesome, man.
It's very Avatar.
These are great. So yeah, not cheap. That's GW money. Let's be honest. Maybe about 180 quid. You can get it from a discounter. You get a bit, save it a bit of money. But yeah, just really, really cool stuff. And if you do want to go, I mean, look, there you go. You're talking about Dino Riders. Look at that bastard.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it. That's cool shit, man.
Whole army, 540 euros. Hold on, was that in euros?
Yeah.
Shipped from America.
Spanish. No. This isn't shipped from America.
Ah, yeah,
This
this isn't War
Steamforge.
Machine, is it?
Different website. I know it's late. Stay with me.
I'm trying.
Predator. I'm not sure what they're alluding to there. But yeah, I just want to mention these guys because they're big models. They say 38. There you go, 38 mil scale. So another help. It's late. So like another 20% on top of like the GW stuff we get at the moment, the bigger stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't mind the fact that you're paying a bit more for bigger models, kind of thing. So yeah, here's your standard sort of starter set, 150 quid, about 130 quid, I suppose. Enough to get a game in. Just another option that's out there. These guys look vaguely sort of Egyptian-y, I suppose. But yeah, nice model, nice sculptors, man. Like I think they're Spanish or something, Parabellum.
Okay.
We had chats with them, when I worked at War Cradle, the distribution. And yeah, they're nice, man. They remind me like the old Reaper models and stuff like that. Not GW style, something a little bit different, but just as impressive in many ways, I think. So yeah, I did want to just mention them because it looks like they're doing well, man. I mean, they've got a lot of products out,
Have they been going for a while then?
Yeah, at least 6-7 years now. I mean, I've not been at War Cradle for 5.
Damn, really?
It's been 5. I've been in Nottingham 5 years now, man.
Jesus.
Ironically enough, War Cradle have now established a base in Nottingham. 5 years
just
after
to troll you.
Mate, that whole story, mental. But yeah, here you go. Like, this is 99 quid. So this is like combat patrol size, but the models are much bigger. That's not terrible, dude. There's a lot of stuff in that box.
It is.
1,000-point army straight off the bat, and they tend to do their boxes unlike GW, so that it is 1,000 points. So if you look again, this is just you buy it, you get it, you play it. That's it, done. There's your buy-in. I think the rules and everything are available like digitally. So yeah, another popular one, Conquest, and I can totally see why. So yeah, nice to see them doing well. Right, we're going to whiz quickly through my Age of Sigmar and the Old World picks because we did lose everybody when we went to the other companies, but I don't care. Yeah, I just wanted to do quickly just shout out a few because I think they do nice stuff, and I think Age of Sigmar has also had some of the worst stuff. So these were the first one I wanted to shout out real quick. I love these guys. I need to get them for Kirsty sometime, even though I do not play the new Underworlds. Look at it. They're just great. Look at that. He's got like a little hat that he's holding on to, and he's like, it's like a small troll wearing a Troggoth skin. And I'm like, this is what's missing out of the normal mainline games. That's so cool. Little guy in the back. It reminds me so much of like old Warhammer Fantasy. Yeah, brilliant. So yeah, I want to give a quick shout out to those because they're just loads of fun. And, you know, Goblins is one of those things that GW just seem to just generally get right all the way through. I don't think it's called an Undead Dragon, but we'll see if that comes up. No, bastards. Fuck. Why can't you just have normal names for things, GW?
So they can't copyright them.
Yeah, innit? Vampire Dragon. There he is. This guy, I want to do a quick shout out, Age of Sigmar, just awesome. 120 quid, fucking hell. But yeah, nice, very nice, really nicely done. Great model. But like when you look at it and you go 120 quid, you're like, oh god. And also look at the 3D print lines on this one. Look at it. Look at the 3D print lines. Naughty GW 3D printed masters. So all companies do that.
They care. They care not.
They care not, indeed. The entire of the cafe range I really liked.
Yes. Yep, that was all very good.
Don't need to put it in there. I also really liked this guy randomly. Bags full of fantasy energy there.
That's very much a Zappa model, ain't it?
In it, yeah. Zappa?
Frank Zappa art. Is it Frank Zappa artwork I'm thinking of? Frank Zappa's a musician, isn't it? Who am I thinking of?
I'll let you try again.
Oh, you tell me.
No, because I can't remember because it's so late and I'm tired. Frazetta, Frank Frazetta.
That's the one. There you go. See, we both knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, I really like this guy. It's really nice. Just old school fantasy. Nothing particularly Age of Sigmar-y about him. Choice of cloaks. More cloak or more skulls, which do you prefer? Yeah, just great. Really like that. Really like that model. So that one got a shout out. Obviously, these guys, because I bought them. Even though they don't seem to exist anymore. Here they are. These great, no regrets. Awesome update on the Marauders. Just, man, really nice. Really look forward to getting these done. Such a great update on the old, very, very goofy looking Marauder models that we had. And you just, there's something about that old fantasy aesthetic that you just can't beat. You compare this to the Age of Sigmar stuff and it's night and day, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
It's just night and day. So yeah, love those. Love them. Next up was, this guy again. You'll see that a lot of the stuff that I pick is very... What? You vex me, GW. You vex me. Right. Fuck you.
Purpose.
From what I remember, it was actually in the best models of the year results, so we'll find him there. There he is. Urkin the Dark Warden. Love that guy. It's just
very old school Chaos Warrior. Look.
Exactly. Sometimes you haven't got to fuck about. You know what I mean? You can just make something that just looks awesome. And just, yeah. the fuck? How can you have the same model in 3rd place and 1st place?
You fuckers.
It's like I said down here, look. Saturnine, Dreadnought, Praetor, Chiron conversion. And then at 7th, Ophion configuration.
No, that's a shit one anyway. Those weapons look far too fat and silly.
It's the same model, you stupid pricks. Anyway.
I'll destroy you with turnip weapons. No.
Yeah.
Beetroot.
So, Urken, yeah. And then the bad guys from Darkwater were also another shout out. I have no intention of buying this for 160 quid, but I did think that the bad guys were really nice.
They were a good departure, yeah.
Yeah, they've been released separately, but unfortunately only online only. So they're going to be stupid expensive to try and make people buy Darkwater. But yeah, these were great. I really like these bad guys. Really, really like them. The heroes made my worst of the year. So that's enough of that. And then the last one, we'll need to go back here for this one because it's not been officially released. Nobody will be surprised to know that I really like the new C.H.E.B.S.
Shocker.
Plastic. From somebody who has kept funnel web spiders, this is just awesome. Absolutely awesome. Gollum, not so much, but C.H.E.B.S. looks fucking brilliant. Yeah, so that was my fantasy shout-outs for the year. And then the shame, the bad stuff. There's bad stuff. There is bad stuff. It's not a huge list. This I thought was, for Blood Bowl, extremely disappointing. Blood Bowl normally
I don't recognise that.
Smashes it out of the park, and I thought this sucked.
Huh. When was this out?
Earlier in the year, because it's first on my list. So maybe even like January or February. But a rare miss from the Blood Bowl team there for me. I normally love everything they do with Blood Bowl. Can't really knock hardly any of it, but this just, yeah. You accidentally got some Sylvaneth in my Wood Elf Blood Bowl.
That looks way bigger than a normal tree man.
I think it is. But yeah, just no, did not like that one at all, I'm afraid. The entire of the Hashut range, the new Chaos Dwarfs.
Oh, the Chaos Dwarfs, yeah.
Fuck them. Awful. All of it. But in particular, this. It looks like a fucking toy. What? It's... There's no detail. It's all clean. It just looks like an oversized toy. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's just, there's no. Where's the detail? It's just look. I mean, look at even this brazier furnace bit. There's just nothing to it.
Yeah,
it's,
I'm with you on that one. Like, it's just bare.
It's just a fucking toy, man. And unfortunately, that went for all of the Hashut range. I so wish that this had been a old world army, and then it would have looked half decent.
It'd been far more grounded.
Yeah. So that was a real letdown. I've just got that down under Hashut cunts, so that's the entire range.
Oof.
Poor Brian Ansel will be rolling in his grave. This I thought was shite. What's going on with that? No.
Devil. Oh yeah, it's the
very low effort, 2D bats, low detail. Shite. I don't know what you're going for there, GW. I'm sorry, that was just a massive miss for me. Yeah, I don't even know what that's meant to be. Just, yeah. Very, very confused on that one, I'm afraid. And then the Darkwater Heroes we've been to. And then the new Asia Sigma Magotkin. If we just go back to the... Presuming this still works. Have a quick look at these. Because I just felt this was such a step down from the new thingies that we looked at. This guy I thought was okay. He's about 60, 70 quid. But these guys, not really. And they're like 40 quid for free for some reason.
I don't understand local cavalry. I'm like, what? How fast? What?
And then these, these are compared to the old like King Lords or whatever they're called. Just no. Like you seem to have got your influences all mixed up and just hideous. These are okay, I guess, but not a patch on the old stuff at all. It's like they've chosen this design language here, and it almost reminds me of the Curse City Soul Blight stuff.
Almost.
Why you've got this weird Japanese samurai arm? Yeah, just doesn't work for me, and it's a personal thing. These I think are absolutely hideous compared to the Darkwater ones. Just no. I mean, just compare it to that. It's just night and day, man. It's just night and day. So much better. So yeah, those were also on there. And the last thing, I don't know if I'm going to find her because she's the female. Let's just try Black Library really quick because that might be on it. It was part of the Black Library Day.
Okay.
That's not very helpful. Book of the year, no, fuck off. Oh, this guy should have been in the worst. That is fucking awful.
Far too busy.
The detail, man. Look at these fucking petrolages. Look how thick they are. I presume he's resin. But, ugh. That's awful. Really bad. I mean, look at this 6. It looks like it's crudely been made out of green stuff, let alone CAD. Yeah, really bad. Really bad. Anyway, that wasn't what I was looking at. I was trying to look. Oh, no. Oh, I hate you so much, website. So much. I don't even put adverts on these streams, you know. Because, I want people to actually watch. So, I don't think I'm going to find it. 25 November. Oh, my God. To put Black Library in there. Oh, of course, Black Library is on every single preview. Oh, can I be bothered? It was at the start of the year. Just a bit further. It's not even that bad a model. I just don't like it all that much. It's around here somewhere. Fuck's sake. This is what happens when you type in Black Library. Oh, there she is. Fine. That'll do. That'll do. Because, yeah, that. Horrific model. And nicely shown off there with a less than stellar paint job, in my opinion. So yeah, that was it. I mean, overall, man, I thought it was a fairly good year. They had some nice stuff. They had some stuff that wasn't to my taste, and then they had some stuff that I thought was just absolute shite. But we didn't eat too badly this year, dude.
I thought it was a very decent year for models for 30k and Legions Imperialis. Don't really play any of the others apart from Necromunda, so
what would be
too fussed.
Your single biggest win and loss from the year? And then we'll disappear because it's midnight and we have other halves that want us to Well, probably
Shut
not
up.
wake them up, to be honest, but
Yeah, that. Plastic Mechanicum is probably it for me for 30k. That and Legions Imperialis, which I've been looking forward to for ages.
the
So
biggest
both of,
wins of the year.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So the two systems that I focus on the most.
Mhm.
So any new stuff that I get from that in plastic that saves me a shitload of money in resin,
Okay.
I'm good with.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. For me, it was probably, if I'm being completely honest with you, the only thing that I rushed out to buy immediately, and I was like, I have to have this, and if this sells out, I'll actually be upset. Like, I bought Tomb World, and I'm like,
Mm.
meh, I've not really done anything with it. It's sitting there because apparently it would give me co-op play for Kill Team, but I don't really care too much about it. But probably those Marauders. I love those new Marauders. I think it's fucking brilliant. I'm so glad we got them. I didn't expect them. Nobody talked about them. Nobody said they were coming. They just got shown off, and I was just like, yes, yes, I want those. Those are amazing. Biggest letdown, either Saturnine, which I thought was an appalling launch box, or the fact that the Chaos Dwarves turned out to be for Age of Sigmar and not the Old World.
I understand both of those and support your choices.
But yeah, Saturnine, I just thought was just, there was so many things that the Horus Heresy needed that you could have put in that box, and I think it would have sold, even at the price it was, I think it would have sold out a lot better than it did.
Yeah. And we got Mark II, which was fine, and then everything else was just tat unasked for.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, we had people like, if you remember at the time, there was like websites literally knocking it out for half price. If I remember correctly, not far off half price.
That's why I got mine.
Yeah, and I still decided against it in the end. I can't be fucked, man. There's like a 4 model, like apart from the Mark II Marines, the Mark III Marines. I was like, yeah. If they hadn't released those separately, I think I would have picked up Saturnine and then just tried to shift the rest on. But yeah, it just wasn't enough there for me to. I'll never know why they didn't try and put some kind of tank in there rather than a stupid gun platform.
It was a gammy release all round, like rules wise, model wise. It's
oh god, yeah.
I think it's been
I mean, that's another big disappointment, isn't it? The way that the rules were handled for Saturnine.
It's been a mixed bag all round.
Where they really fucked it up. And I think I saw Winters the other day doing a show, like a stream, where he was saying that Heresy's still got like problems and that he thinks they've screwed it up pretty bad, for one reason or another, whether it was, rushed from the guys up front, up top, who were like, get it out for this date or else, or
Those are the people that fuck it all up.
Suffered in some other way. But yeah, a bit of a disappointment because really was looking forward to some. As much as I would rather they just left it 5 years and just fucking just did it every 5 years rather than 3 years, especially considering how much the fucking books cost. The fact that they did half-arse it was really disappointing. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out. We'll see what comes next year. Obviously, we've got 11th edition. I don't think it's going to be that great, but
no, I thought there was zero expectations for it to be any good whatsoever.
Well, the hype will, it'll start from here, so we'll just see what happens with it. Thank you, Grognards, who joined us. Thank you, all the Grognards who've been with us all this year. I wish you a happy and hobby-filled 2026. We will, of course, be back because you just can't get rid of us, basically. With various videos and hobby talk and all the kind of grognard stuff that you love from us. So
nonsense, probably.
Absolute nonsense. After all, C.H.E.B.S is a pair of tits chatting hobby, endless bollocks and stuff.
We'll try and get some merch done. We expect to sell at least.
We'll get together. We'll find a couple of suppliers. There's a couple in Nottingham that I know of, and we'll work out how much it's going to cost, and we'll get a little merch drop done or something like that. I have also been looking at whether we can offer like a Patreon or anything like that for people who might want to support us, but I don't want to do that unless I know we can give you something.
Otherwise it's just a waste of people's money.
Well, I just don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. I also don't want to be the person that's on every single stream, regardless of whether we have 20 people watching, 50 people watching, or whatever. But I don't want to be that person that's like, give us super chats, sign up, all that kind of shit. I don't want to be that person. Simple as that.
Yeah.
I refuse. So yeah, 2026 is going to have some cool stuff ahead of us, no matter what. So I look forward to it, dude. We'll see what happens. But thanks for joining me tonight, Matt. That was fun.
No probs.
And I shall speak to you soon. Happy New Year, dude.
Indeed. Happy New Year, you, and Happy New Year, everyone else. Have a good one.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Cheerio.